Happy Halloween, everybody. Hello, hello. Oh my, it is the day. Man, this month really felt like an eternity in the best way possible. We've played so many different games from Dead Rising to Yuppie Psycho, World of Horror. I'm sure there was, oh yeah, Disney's Haunted Mansion, Voodoo Vince. So many fun, unique, interesting games, all culminating on tonight, the Haunted Night, the most spooky of all nights. I hope you're all having a wonderful Halloween so far. I imagine a lot of people are either out trick-or-treating or at parties and stuff, and I hope you're all having a fantastic time if you are. Tonight, I will be playing a game that just released today called Little Goody Two Shoes. I don't know a whole lot about it outside of the trailers I watched, but based off of that and some of the interviews or slash just like posts from the devs, I have a pretty strong feeling that this is going to be a good game. I have a very, very good feeling about this one. I think it'll be a lot of fun. As far as I know, it is a horror game that combines sort of action-adventure elements with Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley kind of village life, romance even. So this should be really cool. I don't really have a whole lot to say. We're going to get into it real quick here, but, you know, be careful out there. Tonight's the night that the ghouls roam around, so just keep a good eye on your garlic stashes, your stakes, your crucifixes, whatever it is you need to keep yourself safe while we enjoy this little adventure. And I have a feeling this probably won't be a one-off stream. This game is definitely going to be a couple streams, so don't worry. If we don't finish it tonight, which I don't think we will be playing it into the next month. It'll be slightly less spooky, but it'll still be a good time. So let's just get right into it. I am going to close out the game real quick and reopen it because it has a really, really cool... there we go. That took a second. It has a really cool animated intro that I want to show off. I didn't want to not show it off, so I'm going to quit the game real quick and restart it so we can see that cool animated intro, and then we'll get right into the game. Start the stream by quitting the game. Exactly. That is to plan. Here we go. Hopefully the capture picks up before the actual cutscene starts. There we go. Perfect. Okay, you can even see my little loading icon. Amazing. Okay. I'm going to probably be quiet while the intro cutscene plays, mainly just because it is a song that goes with it. I really like the art style they chose to go with. I think we're in for a little goody two good time, honestly. I also feel like the art style is a very what's the word I'm looking for? Like it was done on purpose because the colors with like that sort of jarring 90s anime style, the giant eyes, the sharp edges, kind of adds to the uneasiness of it. I can't say that for certain, but that's the vibe I get, and it works really well.
Tues.
I love when games say their titles like that. Yeah, so I did set it to English voice actors. That just seemed like a better idea. You know, I love the Yakuza 0 stream. As I'm uploading it, I'm watching some of them and, you know, reminiscing. But it is a lot easier, I think, in general, when the voices are in English. So we're doing English voices, and I will be playing with my trusty PS4 controller that I constantly shit on. Let's get into it. Alright, starting with a book. Most good stories start with a book. See Shrek. Why is it telling me to hold the skip cinematic? Can I get that to go away? An elderly woman ventured deep into the woods in search for mushrooms. When all of a sudden, she heard a loud cry in the distance. My goodness! Oh, that doesn't look right. That arm didn't look right. Cradled inside a rope basket was a cheerful baby girl. Oh my, what do I do? Said the old lady. Worry not, my dear. I'll name you Elise. Oh, it's so cute so far. And so, Hala and Elise spent their days together in the village of Kieferberg. Oh, she's fucking crazy. She got a lot of energy. As both grew closer, so did their love for one another. Look, Granny, look! Well done, Elise. Not all bliss lasts forever, and as time went by, man, those cookies look delicious. So did Hal's. I'll take care of you. I'll do whatever it takes, Granny. Thought this part would be voiced. Don't cry, my love. You've always said you wanted it. I'm sure you'll cherish it. Oh. Granny. I love you, Elise. Granny, no! Hold the skip cinematic. Thank you for granting my only wish. I know this guy. Hey, Mr. B. I haven't had a chance to properly say thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the chat. Always nice to see a first-time chat. Oh, wow. Okay, we're right into it now, after Granny died. So I wonder, I turned on English voice acting, but, thanks, buddy. Nick sent me. Ah, I see. Welcome, Mr. B. And hey, Ikamone, welcome. Welcome. This is the game I've been hyping up. It seems like it'll be a good time. For goodness sake, there goes my last match.
For goodness sake.
Oh. Oh, okay, so it's kind of voice acted. I see. I think I did it better, Elise. Oh, I'm so tired of this place. Wash my sheets, Elise. Sweep my floors, Elise. Elise, Elise, Elise. Oh, I'd show them. I'd make them scrub my pots and pans, my shoes even. Have them wipe down all my windows, every last one. Clean out my hearth and fetch me some water. Better yet, I'd have them running around calling me Miss Elise all day. Oh, if only I were rich, man, I feel that. All the steak I could ever want, all the shiny dresses, one for each day of the week with shoes and jewels to match, and maids, all the maids I could ever want. How many maids do you need? Oh, if only. Well, one can dream. Elise. Oh, for goodness sake. That's a mood. Yeah, it sure is. On your way home, lass? What are you doing wandering about in the dark, Elise? You ought to know it's dangerous out here. I'm not wandering about, Mr. Ludwig. I've been working late, if you'd so kindly believe. You know better than to put yourself in danger, Elise. If anyone's putting me in danger, it's you. I'm not the danger, you're the danger. I'd be home already had you not stopped me for an earful. Come now, Elise. We've got good reason to worry. All this vigilance, for what? What am I to be afraid of? The witch? Watch your words, Elise. You're not to question such matters. What do you say we walk you home? I love all these names. Very grim fairy tale. I believe I'll be fine just on my own, Mr. Heinrich. No more detours, Elise. It's for your own good. Lest I come across the witch, I know. Let us hope you don't come to regret your words, lass. Maybe I want to find the witch, okay? Sounds like a good time, better than you three bozos. Oh, I can't stand these folks. Okay, movement, interact. Oh, okay. I don't know what button. Oh, okay. I'm hitting the wrong bumper. There we go. So they went that way, which means we should definitely... Wait, what does the signpost say? Schwa, schwa. This thing's so faded I can't even read it. Left, right, Primaldorf, up Kieferberg Peaks. I want to go to Primaldorf. That sounds like a good time. I'd best head on home before it gets too late, I suppose. Oh. Oh, that was weird. I can't tell if that was a glitch or intentional. The game staticked out for a second. I actually don't know the level of scary this game's gonna be. Like, we could be talking jump scares, or we could just be talking a lot of atmospheric stuff. We'll find out. Oh, wait, that's also not the right way. Okay. Well, they went that way, but they came from this way. Yeah, this looks about right. Nope, that is also not the right way. Okay. So this way was the right way. Starting off strong already. I really like the sprite work. It's super, super well made. Uh-oh, I'm wandering. Oh, game is wander-proof, unfortunately. This looks like a path. Nope, it is not a path. It was in fact not. Pine tree this, pine tree that. Everything's about pine trees around here. Right, Kieferberg Viewpoint, left Kieferberg Peak. That sounds like the same thing. Like, what is the difference between a viewpoint and a peak? Unless this town is called Kieferberg Peak. Oh, this looks pretty neat. What do we got back here? Did I pick up something? Item get. Nice, I like that. Acquired grapes. Sick. Alright, now we just need to find a toilet. We can make some toilet wine, at least. Anything in the barrel? No. Ooh, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
For goodness sake!
Is that her catchphrase? I think that's her catchphrase. Oh, for goodness sake! I still do it better. It's impossible to keep this lantern lit in this wind. Guess I'll be finding my way home in the dark, I suppose. Bird. Save often. Yep, make sure you use up all your save slots to avoid too much backtracking. I will, you know what, if there's anything I've learned from my other streams, it's that I should probably listen to the game when it tells me to do that. Save your progress? Yes. How many save files do you get? 20. Okay, that's really generous of the game, actually. God, look at that. Even the save thing, really, really solid art design on this already. Thank you, Birdie. Okay, so you save at the bird on the clothes wire. Anything in the mailbox? Any bills? No bills. Alright. There's a set of spooky eyes in the tree over there. Can I interact with the eyeballs? Who's there? Who's in there? Probably just a raccoon. Or a monster. Oh, I thought that was her house. What in the Lord's name happened here? I gotta find my matches. Okay. At least they didn't get into this trunk. Despite its visibly worn appearance, the old trunk keeps its contents safe and secure. I really like the foreground elements. It's no use going in the pantry, is it? There's nothing to eat in this house. Same, I feel that. Oh man, they destroyed the chair. Who in the Lord's name got into my house? Yeah, we already been over that at least. Come on now. Let's see. Is it upstairs? I also know this game has multiple endings. If it's anything like Yuppie... Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God, Elise. What? Oh, is that thing? Was I dreaming, or... Thank you, Jesus, for saving me there. You can see the cross. You can tell she's very devout. What was I thinking leaving it here? We got a tinderbox. Okay. I had a lot to light the fire now. Press square to use lantern. Preserve your matches. Light your lantern using matches. Be careful not to waste them. This thing's still not working, is it? I ought to have word with Mr. Wilhelm sometime soon, I suppose. Clock's hands grate dutifully through the time, struggling to turn with each passing second. Bedroom? Okay. Really ought to go through all this junk. Based off of that last encounter, I'm gonna say that this game might have some jump scares in it. Just gotta be prepared. Is this Grandma's room? Yeah, it is. It's been a long time since I've gone to Granny Hall's room. Not there's anything to see there anyhow. I doubt that. Oh, nope. Let's go back downstairs. Can I light the oven? Yeah, there we go. Oh, jeez. I didn't see the footprints.
What is this?
Good grief. What if it was that witch the townsfolk had been going on about?
Keep it together, Elise.
Alright, I think I'll skip it if she says it. It was definitely a burglar. Could even be the Hamburglar. That said, I'm not going anywhere without my broom. Oh man. We're gonna have to find... I thought that was gonna say find the broom. Oh, she has no food, that's right. I will grab the broom. Item get, acquired broom. Not sure what we can do with the broom. Maybe whack things? Can we light this fire out here? How long has it been since I last used this thing, I wonder? Stringy cobwebs and dust cling to the old oven's wooden doors as though sealing them. Well, which way... Okay, if I were to rob a house, which way would I go, I guess? That's what we gotta think about here. Creepy well. This isn't the time to be watering the garden, is it? Weathered by time, the well's wooden structure stands frayed and worn. Let's go this way. Nice and careful now. We don't want to have anything jump out at us when we're not ready. Oh, look at that! You know, if it weren't for the scary wind noises, this is a pretty cool shot. Oh god, it's getting heavier. I could go call for help, but no, not a chance. I'll deal with this mess myself. Kieferberg's rooftops decorate the rolling hills far off in the distance. Oh, maybe they're in here. Oh. Oh, someone is in here. It's a witch. There you are, you shameless thief.
With it.
Give me back all you took. Right?
Hurry it up.
Now, Jesus, Elise. Jesus. Wait, please. Please forgive me. Yeah, I wouldn't hit a witch. She could, like, curse you or hex you. Stop.
With it.
Stop it. Explain yourself, you wretch. What were you doing in my house? Wait, please don't hit me. I was just hiding here. There were these men and I won't ask you a second time, thief.
Hurry it up.
Give me back everything you took, right now. I didn't take anything. I was just scared. Please, I beg of you. Show me your hands.
Oh, but
I didn't take anything, man. Cute witch, yeah. A lot of the designs in this game are really cute. Now show me your pockets, and make it quick. Got some lint, couple buttons, cursed dagger. I keep telling you, I didn't steal anything, ma'am. This is all I have, I swear. Coins and weeds? What are you doing up here in the mountains?
Oh, that's...
I'm a traveler, ma'am. Turn around. You say you're a traveler. Are you all by yourself?
Yes.
Yes, I'm traveling alone. I hoped I could rest for the night in this village, but I saw some people walking in the woods. It frightened me, so I ran to find some place to hide. Be that as it may, you're still...
Oh, but I...
Oh, please forgive me, ma'am. I didn't mean to make such a mess.
Oh, shush it!
Would you stop calling me that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go. She said it for me.
For goodness sake.
She said that for me. All right, well, I might let you go. If you can prove your innocence, that is.
Oh, that's...
I don't know what else I can do, ma'am. Well, you can start by cleaning up this mess. And then you can...
I'm sorry,
Ma'am?
I did it!
Yes, that's it. A maid.
All right.
Listen carefully now. First, you'll be tidying up the mess you've made. In fact, you can clean my whole house from top to bottom. That'll teach you not to go storming into strangers' homes.
I'm sorry,
Ma'am. Complaining already, are you? Wouldn't you agree this is the least you can do?
Yes.
Oh, of course. I'll gladly do it, ma'am. Good. And in exchange, I suppose you can stay here. But no more thieving. I'm not a thief, ma'am. I'll be the judge of that, thank you very much. Anyhow, you work for me and I'll give you a place to stay. Fair enough, wouldn't you say? It does sound fair, ma'am. It is very kind of you, but... I'm not a thief. Fine, you're not a thief. Now, would you stop calling me ma'am? Do I look like an old hag to you? Don't answer that. You don't. I apologize. Good answer, actually. My name is Elise, and you'd best remember it.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. Look at those little clogs. Rosenmarine, Selenic Wanderer. That's a fun name. I really like all the names so far. My name is Rosenmarine. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Elise.
For goodness sake.
Just Elise is fine. Come now, you have a lot of work to do.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Bring Rosenmarine home. Is she like an item in my inventory? Okay, I thought she'd follow me, but I suppose we're going by old JRPG logic. She's in the party. How could you even do all this? Look at my floors.
I'm sorry.
Even Granny's plates shattered to pieces. What are you, a wild boar? I'm surprised you didn't break my windows and tear down the walls. All right, well, you know what you did.
Anyway.
Anyhow, here, take this. Make certain you get into every nook and cranny, you hear? Yes, ma'am. While you're at it, you can sweep the chimney and clean out the fireplace, too. Oh, and wipe that stain off my wall, wash all my windows.
All right.
I want this place sparkling by the time I wake up tomorrow, understood?
Of course. For goodness sake.
And I told you to quit calling me that.
I'm sorry.
So we got for goodness sake and I'm sorry. These are some pretty solid catchphrases. Come now, let me show you the well out at the back.
Oh, but I...
Oh, I can do it myself, Elise. Anything to make up for what I've done. Elise is bossy. Look here, lassie. I have no good reason to trust you. I didn't mean to. Every single corner of this house has to be absolutely spotless by sunrise. Dare to cross me even once and I'll be having a word with the townsfolk.
You hear?
Are we clear? Yes, Elise. I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Be careful not to wake me either. I have Sunday Mass to attend tomorrow. Oh no, I don't want to go back to Sunday Mass. I'll keep quiet. Good night, Elise. Alright, new objective, go to bed. Easy peasy. Anything else? It's best I leave her be. I just gave her quite the earful. Is something the matter, Elise? No, it's nothing. Alright, good night, witch. Rose and Marine, we'll see you tomorrow. Now you've done it, Elise. There was hardly a need to be that harsh, but still. What if she's dangerous, or worse even? What if she's the witch the townfolk have all been talking about? Oh, what would Granny Hall do, I wonder? She didn't raise me to be like this. I've been threatened to tell on her, too. What's done is done, I suppose. I'll make sense of it tomorrow. It's best I go to bed. Yeah, always sleep on it. Best way to go about it. Sonntag. Guten Morgen, Sunday. Gott ist gro. Oh, man. I don't know a lick of German. Uh-oh. It's morning already? This soundtrack is phenomenal too. Great art, great soundtrack. Once we get into like the meat of the gameplay, that's all I need to check off my list. I can't be late for Sunday Mass or Father Hans will...
You can't be serious!
Good grief, what was I thinking? She's probably taken everything I own by now. We gotta go stop her. Wait, what did that say? Oh no, Wait, go to the last page, wait. Manage your normal food and key items through the item menu. I think it said something about eat bread. You can consume and use items through the item menu as well. Oh, I'm sure we didn't need that first bit of information. Wow, it is sparkling clean. Or maybe not. Doesn't seem like she took or broke anything, but... Hey!
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine! The voice actor said it right, but the text didn't. Was that her name? Can't believe she tidied up and left just like that. I didn't even give her anything to eat last night, the poor thing. Now where could she have gotten to? She's probably sleeping in Granny's bed. Oh, okay, it's still the same dialogue about the pantry. Find Rose and Marine. Okay, my first instinct would be to check Granny's bed, but I guess not. What was up with being attacked last night? What the hell was that? Almost immediately, the forest was trying to kill us, Evil Dead style. She out here? Did she fall asleep in the farm? She's probably sleeping out in the coop, actually. God dang, that sprite work, though. Or maybe it's like a hand-drawn vectorized. Still. Can we look out in town? How to keep my mouth shut about this whole ordeal. Can't imagine what could happen if those folks caught wind of this. Kieferberg is pretty cool looking. Oh yeah, there she is. Oh, is she crying?
Rosemarine!
Rossmarine!
For goodness sake.
There you are, you!
Elise.
Elise? Honestly, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry.
I was intending to leave first thing in the morning, but I was afraid I'd get lost in the dark. She's like a scarecrow come to life, I think. That's my best guess, or she's very scarecrow-esque. Never mind, come with me now.
Sorry,
Are you taking me to the village? What do you take me for, some wretch? Forget what I said last night. not exactly my finest moment. I didn't mean to be such a brute, truth be told.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for what I did, too.
For goodness sake.
I got it. All that's dead and buried. Now, come. I'm running late for Sunday Mass. Yes. Oh, wait for me, Elise. Okay, she's definitely in the team again. Let's go. Bring Rose and Marine home. Oh, it is like straight up RPG rules. That's fun.
Flock.
Flock? Flock? Goat! Cute little goat! Flock, fluffy companion. Oh, gee, I think he was missing his right eyeball, though. Uh-oh. Oh, he is. Ah.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I'm so relieved to see you. Oh, where have you been? You know this goat?
Of course.
Yes, of course. We met on the way to Kieferberg. We've been together since. Yes, we were. We were. Oh, he's the cuddliest little thing, isn't he? The cuddliest little thing, you say?
Anyway.
Anyhow, I ought to get going. Wouldn't want to be late for Sunday Mass. Very important. You can't miss it. I'll be back in a moment, Flock. I have to say, you did a decent job tidying up. You did pretty much everything I asked you to.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I wanted to assure you I meant no harm, Elise. It kept me up for hours last night thinking you'd...
Oh, shush it.
I get it already. No need to tell me. Here, have some bread. You must be hungry.
Yes.
Thank you, Elise. You really are too kind.
For goodness sake.
Yari, does it? You do remember I hit you with a broom, right? Called you a thief, made you do my bidding and whatnot. Most folks would have tossed me right out the moment they found me, but you didn't. I suppose I didn't. Anyhow, I'm heading out.
All right.
Don't wander about, and don't make a mess.
Of course.
I won't, Elise. Pursue your love interests. Talk to your favorite girl. Thank you, game. When you see a heart above their head, to schedule a romantic date for later. Alright, well, you know, we might as well. Ah, before you go, Elise. I have something to tell you if you could meet me later today. What's keeping you from telling me now? Ah, well, it's important, so I'll be in the back by nightfall, alright? For goodness sake. It best be worth my while, you hear? Ah, I promise it's nothing bad. We'll see about that. Romantic dates. All romantic dates are marked with the heart icon. Each date will skip one time period. Okay. Worth keeping in mind. I believe there's 3 possible interests. And yeah, this game has a little bit of time management. I like time management games. They're always a lot of fun for me. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this playthrough turns out, I feel like. What's in here? Would you like to revisit the game's tutorials? Nah, I know I missed that one, but oh my god, the spooky eyeballs are still in there. I feel like Elise painted those on, honestly. They're not moving. I'll get an earful from Father Hans if I don't hurry up. Unlocked. Map menu. Oh, fast travel, I'm guessing? Open map. Yeah, fast travel. So, okay, our only objectives right now are to go to... Oh, that's viewpoint. Okay, so the cliff is the cliff. The viewpoint is like a telescope thing? I'm not sure. We got village entrance, the church. Okay, yeah, I kind of want to see some of the town. Is the game... How do I... Oh, wait, this is just a map. It's not actually a fast travel. Okay. Good to know. We gotta hurry. Map of Kieferberg. Check your objectives, romantic dates, and tasks on Kieferberg's map. Can't believe they named their town Keith. That's unfortunate. No, we don't want to go to the viewpoint. We want to go to town. Imagine having to hop over a stream every time you want to go home. That would be actually magical. That'd be wonderful. I'd want that. Okay, I actually want to open up the map real quick. So, going north is not something... Oh, and there's some spooky woods down south. Okay. So they did head back towards the town, but Elise doesn't live in the town, I guess. She lives outside of the town. Which, you know, fair enough. There you are, Elise. Come here, why don't you? Good day, Granny Gretel. On your way to Mass, I see. Anything to keep Father Hans off my back. I have some fresh buns. They'll cheer you right up. Why don't you take a look? That was really cute. Looking cheeky again today, dearie. I'm buying, I'm selling. Do I have anything to sell? I guess I'm buying. See, we got some hot cross buns and some pretzel. +1 health, +1 food, or plus just 1 food. Alright, well, let's buy the bread. Why not? Got 1 bread. Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe? See you, Granny. Tell me if you need anything else, dearie. She's so small, she's a small old lady. She's like the size of my hand. Look at all these cats. It's like a good game if it's got a bunch of cats in it. You got birds up there. Oh, what's this? This one is still salvageable, I'd say. Several sunbeams peer in through the many holes in the roof, shedding light into its barren interior. Chicken. Goats. Cute animals everywhere. So I believe when we get into the nighttime segments of the game, I read that you do need to balance your health. I don't know if you have to do that during the day, but we'll find out. Might be best to seal our windows and doors, old Wilhelm, just in case. Ah, there she is, alive and kicking. Made it home all right last evening, I see. I did indeed, Mr. Bernhard. More importantly, what happened here? A dreaded windstorm. That's what happened. I suppose you didn't have it as bad up in the mountains. Yeah, up in the mountains where there's like, you know, more wind. I certainly didn't by the looks of it. Oh, it was a sight you wouldn't believe, lass. Branches and leaves piled up high against folks' doors, entire treetops, some of them. Surely that's a bit of an exaggeration. Alleys took a beating, that's for certain. Some say they heard a wind knocking at their doors. Old Joshin says it might have been the witch herself, but... Oh, here we go again. You can never be too certain, lass. Anyhow, I'll be heading inside now, folks. Let's hope for a better night's sleep this evening. May the Lord hear you, Wilhelm. Story events. Okay. There's a little green one. Everything all right, Miss Linda? Oh, Elise. Would you take a look at my poor flowers? That windstorm nearly uprooted all of them from their pots. Was it really that big of a storm? It was only a little windy up at the peaks. Why, you've seen all these branches scattered about town. I heard Brunhild's roof nearly came off. Oh, it was so frightening. I suppose... And knocked the leaves everywhere, and these people are all too lazy to pick up sticks, I suppose. See, it looks like we got a blacksmith over here. Mr. Wilhelm's been keeping himself busy, it seems. Covered in dents and scratches, the anvil's smooth surface glistens in the sunlight. Good seeing you, Elise. Oh, it must have been even worse up in the mountains. It wasn't that bad, believe it or not. Ah, that's such a relief. I'm afraid we weren't as lucky, sadly. Oh, I do hope nobody was hurt. We can thank both the Lord and Saint Walpurga nobody was, but many of the townsfolk got their windows shattered and the roof tiles blown off. What about you, Mr. Heinrich? Oh, it was awful. Our window shutters were ripped right off their hinges. I'll take all day to tidy up and fix everything. Or it'll take all day. That's right, dearest. The sooner we get to it, the sooner it'll be done. I can lend a hand if you'd like me to, Mrs. Ariane. Oh, that's all right, Elise. Come now, you two. We'd best get inside. Okay, that's another save point. Game did say save often. This action will skip one time. Okay, so I gotta keep that in mind. Goodness, Elise. How do I want to do this? Goodness, Elise. Can't do a Bertha voice, huh? Goodness, Elise. You look dreadful. Good morning to you too, Miss Bertha. Oh, it wasn't certain you'd come today, Elise. Why wouldn't I, Miss O'Dealy? Hi, Elise. You do look quite tired. Couldn't catch a wink, I'd wager. They're all old ladies now. Frightening, wasn't it? Oh, it must have been dreadful up in the mountains. Not at all. It seems you folks had it worse than I did. My, now that's hard to believe. That was no ordinary windstorm, I tell you. How so, O'Dealy? I about had it with this nonsense. She's saying it came from the woodland, that's what. Eh. Oh, O'Dealy, it's no use entertaining such notions, my dear. You'll see, Marielle. All I can see is we're running late for Mass. Goodness, what has Kieferberg come to? After you, Elise. The woodland, huh? Church time, woo! Gotta make sure you pick a seat next to someone you want to hang out with. Good morning, Elise. We got Freya, Evergreen Sweetheart. Heck yeah, this character gives me Harvest Moon Stardew Valley vibes. How are you always so cheery, Freya? You took so long, I thought you weren't coming. I overslept a little, I suppose. Didn't get that much sleep last night.
What can we do?
Oh, me neither, and all because of that windstorm. Not even my little sprig could help me. Your sprig? I keep a tiny sprig of lavender under my pillow, you see? Sniffing it helps me sleep better, and it leaves such a lovely... Shh! Keep quiet, you two.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilhelm. We'd best focus now, Elise.
Hush it, you.
You're the one wittering on, Freya. May the blessing of the Lord, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us. May the hallowed Saint Walpurga take heed of our prayers. Amen. This Saturday, we will once again be celebrating our patroness, Saint Walpurga. As you all know, preparations for the festivities are already underway. Let us all contribute to the best of our abilities, brethren. That said, I am aware of what transpired last night. Several of our neighbors were severely affected by the windstorm. I urge everyone to lend a hand in clearing out the alleyways. Let us all have compassion for one another in these trying times. Let us trust Saint Walpurga to guide our people and keep Kieferberg out of harm's way. May the Lord be with you, brethren. Amen. Sogentag. I think that's what that says. Took you all you had to get out of bed this morning, I'd wager. Lebkuchen, sugary devotee. She looks off, I can't describe it.
Hush it, you.
Very funny, Lebkuchen. Jokes aside, Elise, don't I keep telling you to take your apron off for Sunday Mass? I'm certain the Lord couldn't care less, so why should you? You're riling me up on purpose again, Leb. Can you tell?
For goodness sake.
Oh, for goodness sake. I best get to work now, before it gets late.
See you later, Elise.
Don't forget to come about later, Elise. I won't. Unlocked relationship menu. Alright, so we've got... okay, right there. Suspicion, and... There we go. Rosenmarie, Marine, Freya, or Lebkuchen. We'll see. I'm feeling, if I am to pursue one of them, it'll probably be Rosenmarine or Freya. I'm not really feeling Lebkuchen. So we're just gonna ignore that little heart event over there. Open the locket to check on your romantic relationship with Rosenmarine, Freya, and Lebkuchen. I want to talk to the priest, though. We best send word to the Primal Dwarf before... Oh, to Primal Dwarf. Ah, Elise, didn't see you there. Send word to Primal Dwarf, Mr. Gustav. We're having folks from Primal Dwarf lend a hand with the festival this year, Elise. I heard the windstorm wasn't as bad up in the mountains, lass. Freya was fretting over you like you wouldn't believe. She was? Gotta thank the Lord for your good fortune, Elise. Certainly, Father. Hard at work even on a Sunday, are you? When aren't I, Father? Sundays are meant for rest, Elise. You let us know if you ever need a hand, you hear? Of course, Mr. Gustav. Thank you. Alright, bye, Lebkuchen. We have a couple things we can do. So let's see. Help Ariane with the chickens, help Elma with the apples. I want to help with the chickens. Where's that at? I want to do the chicken one. Seems like one's in the village square, one's at the inn. Okay. And then what is this right here? Oh. Oh, uh-oh. Item get. Mysterious note. Oh, this can't be good. There's something written on here. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. May thy will be everlasting, and thy grace all-embracing. Quenched those shall be on this Sabbath of the full moon. May this prayer find its restful place in thy life-bearing grove. A prayer? There's something else at the bottom. Kieferberg's offering lies in the crossroads, beyond the maypole. May thy thirst be quenched, thy blessings received. In the crossroads? I wonder who dropped this. That looks like a Satan symbol if I've ever seen one. New objective, investigate notes further. Investigate the notes further. Okay, we're gonna have to go find the rest of the notes then if we want to do that. Can I go in here? I remember sneaking into Father Han's study with Leb when we were children. These two rooms have nothing but junk in them anyhow. Can I go upstairs? Can I ring the bell? Oh, I want to ring the bell. This place always brings back such good memories. The fragrant mountain breeze frolics about the rolling hills, spreading its spring cheer to all across Kieferberg. I want to ring the bells. I just want to make a lot of noise.
For goodness sake.
Thank goodness that's over. What a bore. I think I'll have to work all day until the evening. Time periods. Each day has 6 time periods, but only 3 are working periods. Morning, afternoon, dusk. All goals marked with the time advancement icon will skip 1 time period. Good to know. We can't all leave Kieferberg over this nonsense. Leaving? Who's leaving? Oh, Elise, it's that witch folks keep wittering on about. That windstorm couldn't have been a mere coincidence, all Joshins. Calm down, Brunhild. Think of your baby. I'm not one to believe such things, but... I thought you weren't buying into this nonsense, Miss Bertha. Why? Who are you to say it's nonsense, Elise? You're jumping to conclusions, I'd say. We all know old Joshin's making too much of it, as usual.
Oh, I hope you're right. Of course we do, Elise. It's just... last night was so frightening, it left us all wondering. I understand, Miss Dorothea, yet fretting like this isn't... worrying like this won't get us anywhere. Truly, Miss Bertha, you're right. Goodness sake. Oh, phew. I didn't know people suspected me of anything. That's something I have to avoid. I did see in the trailer that we can get burned at the fucking cross if they're convinced we're the witch, so we do have to make sure that we're not making anyone suspicious. Can't be bothered to lend a hand in the alleys, Elise? Folks can look after their own homes, I'd say. Sparing yourself on a Sunday, I see. As a matter of fact, I happen to work every Sunday, Miss Lorelei. All right, whatever you say, lassie. Say, have you seen my niece by chance? Molly? I'll take it you haven't, then. No, I don't think I have, Miss Lorelei. She's been up to no good lately, you see. Running about begging for food, skipping class, who knows what else. I see. Nothing a good oh gosh. Nothing a good whipping can't fix anyhow. I wouldn't be so certain.
Save the game again. Alright, what's up, Freya, I think?
Ah, Elise, I was waiting for you. Waiting for me? I almost forgot to give you this.
We got ointment.
You mentioned your hands were feeling dry, right? Oh, you didn't have to, Freya. I use it right before bed every night, and it does wonders for the skin.
I put a little lavender in there, too. She has a lavender addiction.
Wait, you made this yourself? Of course I did, silly. That's Papa's favorite. His hands are always dry, you see. You do have a knack for this sort of thing, don't you? Ah, so I'm told, I suppose. Anyhow, I'd best move along before it gets late. Say, Elise, I was wondering. I'm going to pick some flowers this afternoon up in the mountains. Flowers? I thought maybe you might care to join me, if you'd like. Alright, I'll be there, Freya. Ah, that's wonderful. Have a nice day, Elise.
It's a date.
What's gotten into her?
Oh, God, I just realized we have 2 dates now. We'll have to pick one. Time for work. All available tasks are marked with the work icon. Each task you do will skip 1 time period. The better you do, the better your reward. Do your best and spend your money wisely in the shops.
Ah, I'm so glad you dropped by, Elise. Won't you lend me a hand? Got my hands full tidying up after that windstorm, you see. I can lend you a hand with that, Miss Ariane. I was hoping you could fetch me some eggs from the coop.
Yeah, of course.
Leave it to me, Miss Ariane. Careful with the hens now, you hear? I dare say they're riled up after last night. Out of my way, you feathered rat!
Alright, minigame time. This is fun. This is awesome. Okay. This is super cute. Alright, move, pick egg. Alright, easy peasy. This song rocks. Oh god, oh god. Oh no. I'm bad at this. Oh no, I have to focus. This is... come on. Oh, egg. No, I'm almost out of time. Oh, do I... No, I don't lose time, but I... Oh. Well, I got 17. Oh, shoot, it's not over yet. Okay. Uh-oh. You know, honestly, I feel like something like this would be really neat in a Stardew Valley type game. I like those games a lot. I'm actually really, like, growing up, I was really into Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. So Stardew Valley was a no-brainer when I saw that it was a thing. But I think it'd be neat if you could do little tasks in town and there were mini games like this. Rank A, heck yeah, look at that. I don't know if there's a better rank than A. But I'll take it. How much money do we get out of that? Try again? No, we don't have any money to try again. You win. Oh, I could have done with a few more. Okay, so there is probably an S rank. But these will do. How many eggs do you need? They're Heinrich's favorite, Elise. You can never have enough. Here you go for all your hard work. Ooh, that's not bad. That's 4 pieces of bread. At the going bread rate, we're rich. Oh, I need to make sure I eat food. We're starting to get a little hungry, it looks like. Dog! That's a good dog. I like that dog. See, so we can meet Freya. Oh, we can do both dates today. Or we can get more money by helping Lizbeth, or we can help Linda with the chickens again. I want to go do the date, because Freya is cool. I like Freya. She reminds me of Stardew Valley. She's up there at the viewpoint, so we'll go that way. But first, I need to eat food. How do I... There we go. Normal items. Pot of beeswax ointment. Food items. Oh, we got grapes, and we got bread. Eat the bread, and we'll eat another piece of the bread. Jesus, she scarfs down that stuff viciously, it sounds like. Oh, it's wonderful seeing the laddies making merry, isn't it? Reminds me of time with Gretel and your grandmother, Elise. You three used to be very close, I remember. Oh, we got up some mischief, that's for certain. That's hard to imagine, if I'm honest. Seeing those laddies running about gives me hope, Elise. You, Freya, and Lebkuchen, too. All good girls. I can't say I won't leave town eventually, Miss Methchild. Methtilde? Kieferberg is our home, Elise. I would say that alone is worth our while. I suppose... Save the game again real quick. The game definitely set it in my mind that I need to save as often as possible. What's up with you two? Oh, Elise. Ah, Elise, perfect timing. What's the matter, Miss Marielle? Poor old Dilly's losing her wits, you see. She's rather superstitious after all. I suppose it could be bad, considering her age. Truly. She's been coming in and out of the alleys, too. I suppose she's fretting over the damage, but... Are you done with the cleanup, Miss Arian? It's taking a while, but it's coming along. Oh, Dilly won't last a week carrying on like this. Without our support, I'm afraid she'll... She'll what? More good than bad coming our way, God willing. We best keep a positive outlook with Ludwig. The festival's a week away. Are you still talking about the windstorm? Even the lass has had enough of that, you see? Old Jotchen's right. Heinrich, it was more than a mere windstorm. Oh, for goodness sake. I think I speak for all of Kieferberg when I say it's better to be safe than sorry. That's all. Spreading this nonsense about town is doing more harm than good, Mr. Ludwig. I have to agree. Old Dilly's losing her wits. Father Hans can have a word with her later. As for us, we have to act before it's too late, or we'll never hear the end of it. Yeah, get to picking up those sticks. Hello, children. Elise. I'm busy. Shoo. That's not how you handle kids, Elise. You're so boring, Elise. No wonder you're always in such a bad mood, Elise.
Puppy.
What is that kid's name? Atfil? Oh, I'll tell you who's always in a bad mood, you little... Please, Elise, come play with us. She won't. She's a coward. Coward. Oh, I'll show you the coward. Give me that.
Dang. How did you do that, Elise? Oh, she's good. You did it from so far away, Elise. You're making too much of it, you brats. Your arms are longer, that's why. Cheater, you're a cheater. What? Why you?
Wonder if there's a bunch of other little things in town. Let's look around a bit before we go on that date. Let's see. It seems like there's definitely missable stuff. Oh, look at all these cats. I just want to take them all back to Elise's house. Give them some cat food. They'll sit outside your apartment all day screaming at you. Then you make it the neighbor's prom, so it's okay. Yeah, look at that. There's definitely... I need to make sure I explore whenever I can.
Oh, Elise! You don't look so good, Miss Dorothea. Have you seen Miffy by any chance? I gotta make sure she's doing her daily readings. She's awfully behind. No, I haven't. Have you tried asking Miss Lorelei? Yes, I was told she was sent to the well for water, but she's not there. Oh, Elise, I can only pray she's alright. She does wander off quite often, doesn't she? Won't you please tell me if you see her?
I think Kieferberg in this world may be famous for inventing the wheel.
I heard it was a whole ordeal to get this grindstone down the hill.
The worn-down, rough-looking grindstone sits as a centerpiece of a resting area. They brought a grind wheel down from a flour mill to drink tea at it? I mean, shoot, it is a nice centerpiece. Did I say I'd find that girl, that lady's little girl, or was that just like... It didn't give me a quest marker, but I guess we could try to search around for her. I hope her daughter wasn't one of the kids we just played with. What is this?
There you are, lassie.
I shouldn't give her that voice, but she looks like that one character from Shrek.
Here I am, Miss Wilma.
You've heard, I'm sure.
About the windstorm, yes.
Oh, to hell with that nonsense. I'm talking about the festival.
What about it, Miss Wilma?
My Elise, I didn't take you for a simpleton.
What do you need, Miss Wilma? I would appreciate it if you didn't waste my time.
My, don't get in a temper now. I need your help with the inn, is all. I've already talked to Freya. She'll be lending a hand as well.
It'll go by faster with both of us, at least.
Oh, don't be silly. You'll be cleaning up. I need Freya's eye for the flower garlands.
Why, you...
You best be prepared to lend a hand, you hear?
Managed to get suspicion down, though, at least. That's good.
What a mess. I won't be going through here anytime soon, I suppose.
Cat. You know, I understand that not every game needs to let you pet the animals, but this is a game I think could have really benefited from letting you pet the animals.
Wilma's shack. Wonder what she keeps in here.
Dead bodies.
Cats. Rats.
This is a shop? Is that what Wilma's supposed to look like? Because now the voice just doesn't work anymore. The sprite looks a lot different than this. I get so lonely all by myself. Or is this Welma? Was that Wilma and this is Welma?
I get so lonely all by myself in this inn.
I'm buying. What do you sell? Matches, band-aids, ointment, grape juice. Says to soothe one's troubled mind. Saint Walpurga's oil. Bottle carrying the oil of Saint Walpurga herself. Said to restore one's good judgment. I like the idea of having something to ease my mind. And honestly, having a healing item. We already have an ointment, so having another healing item couldn't hurt. And, I mean, if 50 is the max for matches... 9 seems kind of low, but we're at the beginning of the game. I shouldn't over-prepare.
Are you sure that's all, sweetheart?
Goodbye, Miss Welma.
I'll be here if you need me, darling.
Oh, to hell with that ugly old hag. Okay, so this is a different... I'm guessing they're sisters or something. Okay, that's Wilma. I'm pretty sure... Oh! What a mess. I won't be going through here anytime soon, I suppose. It did it again. It did the weird VHS glitch. I like that effect. I'm not sure what's causing it, but it seems to be anytime I try to go against what the game wants.
Imagine living across Wilma's inn. Okay, it's Wilma and Welma.
Wilma!
I suppose I could. Oh, okay, yeah, we still have to go find her daughter. Going to try avoid doing jobs, because we gotta go hang out with Freya. Yeah, that's worth a save. We bought some items. That's worth a save. Honestly, I could sneeze and that would be worth a save. I love this game's aesthetic so far. It's so good. God, whoever did the art on this game, 10 out of 10. Like, seriously, I'm loving it so far. Alright, so we gotta go find her child, wherever her child went. Probably ran out into the woods. Yeah, the art is great. Yeah, seriously. I'll have to make sure to give a shout out once we get the name. Maybe I can find it on the title screen before we end tonight's session. Miss Dorothea's looking for you, Molly. Her name's Muffy. Eek! Not the daily readings. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not going back, Elise. It's a Sunday. So? I'm working either way, aren't I? But you're different. What's that? I'm just a girl. I can't be working all day like you. Burn, damn. You gonna take that, Elise? She just, like, annihilated you. Let's buy some bread. I wanted to buy some bread, too. That's not the bread store. Wonder if this game has the soup. There's the bread store. There she is. I'm never gonna get tired of that.
What can I do for you today, dearie?
I'm buying. Ooh, oh, I don't have enough money for the pretzels. Alright, let's buy a piece of bread.
Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe?
See you, Granny.
Tell me if you need anything else, dearie.
Working on a Sunday again, Elise? Ought to keep myself fed, I'd say.
Hey, Elise, we've been considering rebuilding these homes.
These piles of rubble? What for?
Told you, fellas. Not a soul in Kieferberg will give it the time of day.
I don't see how it would be worth the hassle, that's all.
It's such a shame. They're sitting right by the village square, too. But who would you choose to settle in Kieferberg of all places? Come now, folks.
God, he's so yoked. You can see him. He's like, he's busting out of his shirt, honestly.
If we don't rebuild our town, who will?
You're right, Gustav. This is our home after all. There's no swaying you two,
Is there?
We'll see if I can find that child. So, this looks like it would be the crossroads. But, nothing spooky happening yet. So far, nothing too scary. We did get, I mean, it didn't spook me too hard, but I did not expect to be attacked in my own house at the beginning of the game. That certainly got me by surprise. So, Freya should be this way. There she is. I'll spend some time with her.
Elise!
Ah, Elise. I'm so glad you made the time. I was curious about this maypole, I suppose. Come now, I've been picking some flowers. Won't they wilt if you pick them now? I'm still playing with the colors. Papa's lending me a hand to dress the maypole, and Miss Marielle and Miss Linda, too.
Freya!
Might as well invite all of Kieferberg to dress it at this rate.
Oh, right.
Why don't you help too, Elise? Me? You could spend the night on Friday, and we could all do it together. I'm not too certain. Oh, it'd be so much fun to have you. I'm not so good with that kind of thing, Freya. Flower crown, yeah. Huh?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, I knew daisies would suit you best.
Freya!
What do you say, Elise? Do you want to stay the night? I suppose I could, but it's alright if you don't want to, silly. That's not what I... You don't fancy me much, do you, Elise?
Freya.
All I want is to be good friends with you, despite everything.
Despite what? What happened?
I do too, you know. I wasn't trying to make you feel for me or anything of the sort.
For goodness sake.
That's not it, Freya. Oh, I didn't mean... I didn't even say anything yet. Oh, but I truly didn't mean to.
For goodness sake.
You're always overcompensating. It makes you seem disingenuous.
Elise.
I'm glad we're friends, Freya. I truly am. Yet, you keep trying to please me day in, day out. That's not what I meant to do, Elise. I wish you'd treat me more as a friend, Freya. Rather than someone you owe an apology to.
Elise.
I'll be using that ointment you made me, alright? I never meant to overcompensate.
For goodness sake.
Yet you shower me with gifts every day of the week. You don't do that to anyone else. What am I supposed to think?
I know.
That's because I care for you, Elise. Huh? There's a reason why you're the only one, silly.
Oh, wow. We haven't even really started this yet, and she's already coming on strong.
Anyhow, it's getting quite late, isn't it? Is everything alright, Elise? You're red as a beet. Why, it is getting quite late.
Shush it, you.
What are you laughing at?
See you later, Elise.
See you around town, Elise.
For goodness sake.
Look at that. Liebeswies. Liebesbewies. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher all of the German in this game. Romantic dates. You'll get a love heart after every successful date. Check your progress in the relationships menu. Nice. Okay, so we still can do some jobs. And we can hang out with Rose and Marine. And Rose and Marine seems nice, but I'm a pretty basic person. I think we'll just stick with Freya for this run. But if I really like this game, you know, it's definitely something we can play again at a later time to get a different ending. Maybe check out a different character. Let's, Alright, I already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go play Kiss the Rat. Kiss the Rat, Kiss the Rat, Kiss the Rat. Let's go! This game had me at Kiss the Rat, honestly. 10 out of 10 game. I hope he says cheese before it happens. What kind of game do you think Kiss the Rat is? Rat! This is a very rat-centric stream. I will take any opportunity to rat. Out of my way, I've got a rat to kiss. Oh, let's save the game real quick. There's a lot of, like, detail in this game. Even in the songs, the little things, like the chanting and the humming, the art, the sprite work. Very, very talented team, whoever made this. If they have other games, they would definitely be worth checking out. Hey, Freya.
Ah, Elise. I thought you'd be in town. Oh, I just stopped by to pay Mrs. Gretel a visit. She's been wanting to teach me this recipe, but I can't seem to find the time. A recipe for what? Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Elise. You see, Papa's a big fan of her honey milk bread, but... Mr. Gustav? He's got the biggest sweet tooth, you know. Now that's a little unexpected. I've been meaning to learn the recipe is all. Why not get it from Miss Gretel's? It's a little embarrassing, but... Papa, well, he's always said that, You don't have to tell me, Freya.
He says he likes my cooking better because it's, made with love. ... Oh, I know, Elise. He's so embarrassing. Not at all. That's adorable. It is true. Cooking made with love is the best cooking you can get. That's why I fill all of my cooking with hate. It's a secret recipe. I'm trying it out. I'll figure it out at some point. I actually have no idea. There was like a side quest or something, but I don't think I figured it out at all. Unless it's this little boy. Looking after the flowers, are you? Ah, Elise, Mama asked me to look after the hearth for a bit. Instead, you're out here playing with Leela, huh? It's so boring. I'll give it a glance at it once in a while. I wonder what Miss Linda would have to say about that, Jacob. Oh, but you wouldn't tell her, would you? Not if you promise to keep a proper eye on it, I won't. I promise, Elise. You've been spending too much time with Apfel, you know. We came up with another idea to prank Wilma. Apfel's over there planning it out right now. I might pay him a little visit then. There's Lebkuchen. Some guys over here. Has Mr. Wilhelm shut himself in again? We told him we'd be coming by, but...
Chances are he's up to no good again, the old donkey. He'll be meeting his makers sooner rather than later at this rate.
If only you did even half of what he does at his age.
For one to talk, you...
Isn't he one to nap on Sundays? We've been knocking, but he's deaf as a log. We'd best come back later, lads. Carrying all that wood out of the alleys without his cart is a little...
To hell with it, Finn. We can get Gustav to lend us a hand.
Eugen, too, if he's still about town. Rat. Gotta kiss the rat.
Your youth won't last working on a Sunday, my dear. I didn't, that's for certain.
It shows, I'd say. I love how sassy Elise is. This is the best kind of protagonist.
Would you believe we're still not done with the alleys? Aye, that certainly is taking a long time.
I'm surprised you haven't lent a hand today, Elise. It's a Sunday, Miss Bertha. We have all the time on our hands.
Ah, is that so?
Why don't you come and tidy up my kitchen, then?
I could certainly use the time.
Come now, it's not as though the lass hasn't been working all day. Doing what? Collecting eggs? Doing it whatever it is folks need, Miss Bertha, as always.
You two will never see eye to eye, will you?
Hello, Father. I need to have a word with you, Elise. It's come to my attention you went home rather late yesterday. Oh, for goodness sake. Bernard and Ludwig are quite concerned about you. My apologies, Father, but it wasn't just my own fault. Whose fault was it then, would you say? I understand. It's water under the bridge, Father. I would like to let it go. Although that's rather reasonable, Elise. Kieferberg has no need for conflict. The town is tense enough as it is. I understand, Father. We must all make allowances for each other. If you say so, Father. Elise? I said I understand. Now if you'll excuse me. You know, for someone who has no suspicion, I've certainly lowered it by a bunch already. Did I save? I need to save. Very important. Man, even this lighting, I'm going to be gushing about this game the entire playthrough, I can tell.
Still running about town, I see.
As I do, Mr. Gustav.
Weighs me down seeing you that hard at work on a Sunday. Why don't you come for dinner one of these days?
Oh, I wouldn't want to impose.
Freya would be jumping for joy. You know that.
I feel like everybody in town knows that Freya's into Elise except for Elise. I'm grateful for the invitation, truly, but I have, some soup! Some soup spoiling sometime tomorrow, you see? Freya talks about you day and night. I can see you're close friends.
Oh, that's...
Whatever the reason, Elise, you're always welcome in our home. You hear?
Thank you so much, Mr. Gustav.
It's only a matter of time until Freya brings you round. You'll see. Yeah, no, it's like the best, worst kept secret.
My Elise, you don't mean to tell me you're still working? I don't have much of a choice, Miss Brunhild. Why, that can't be good for you.
You're too yielding, Brunhild.
Oh, I can't help it if with a baby on the way.
Those are some enviable worries, Brunhild.
Enviable, Miss Ariane?
Oh, it's nothing worth mentioning.
Moving back to Brimmeldorf may very well be our only option, sadly.
It's only a matter of time, Brunhild. Kieferberg no longer has much to offer.
I left Brimmeldorf behind for my husband, but you won't be staying for long either, will you, Elise?
Elise is too self-driven for Kieferberg. Always has been.
I suppose.
Alright, is that Kiss the Rat? That can't be Kiss the Rat. Play Kiss the Rat with the kids. Yeah, I think Kiss the Rat's in the town square. What is the other thing I could do? Wrong button. There we go. Help Marlin with the apples. Nah. What's up, little guy?
What are you doing, Atfel? Shh, look. Wilma's losing her wits. Losing her wits? It worked. We did it, Elise. What worked, Atfel? Jacob and I hid a bunch of those branches in her shed. That's your prank? Why don't you come up with a better idea, then? I'm not the one who wanted to prank Wilma to begin with. You were just as giddy about it as we were, you liar. Was not. Were too. I'll tell Miss Wilma you pranked her. I'll tell Wilma you pranked her if you do. Why, you...
Man, kids are vicious. Are they talking over here about the prank?
Oh, it was absolutely horrifying.
What happened, Miss Wilma?
Those dreadful branches inside my shed.
I heard nothing of the branches reaching the inn.
They didn't last. It's a mystery as...
Oh wait, that's a little kid. They didn't last. It's a mystery as to...
someone or something left a... Oh, I wouldn't even know what to call it.
Rather sinister, isn't it?
It could be that it is coming from the woodland. Elise!
Why do you say that, Elise?
No reason. I'm simply going by what others have been saying, Mr. Ludwig.
It was you. Oh, I just know it.
Huh?
Come now, Wilma. We can't be saying such careless things.
Truly, but I still ought to say. If there's anything you know, Elise.
Oh, for goodness sake, I'm done talking to you lot.
Elise.
Oh, uh-oh. No, they're suspicious of me now. Wrong answer. It's just a bunch of... Oh! What a mess. Okay. That freaks me out every time that happens, actually. Because I'm not expecting it. Let's go back this way for now. Okay, so where's the mini game start? Oh, right here maybe? No, okay, I think that one is the apples, so Kiss the Rat must be over here with that girl. Guess there's an easy way to find out. I might as well just talk to one of them. Kiss the Rat.
Elise, I need your help, please. Whatever could be so pressing, Mindy? Boys want me to play Kiss the Rat with them again. They're threatening me now, even. All right, Molly. I'll play in your stead, but you best have something for me. Oh, Elise, I'll give you everything I have. Gross. I don't want this stinky rat anywhere near me. That's not the spirit, Elise. Rat.
I love these mini game cabinets. This is such a fun touch. Blue pass, yellow pass. Okay. Hopefully this one's easier than the chicken one. Oh, God. Oh, that's difficult. I see, I see. Blue pass, yellow pass. Oh, I'm fucking up the timing on this. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh, ooh. Oh, this is getting really tense already. Ooh. Okay. Round 2. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, now that I get the timing a little bit better. Blue pass. Yellow pass. Oh, I missed completely. Now that I get the timing, let me miss it completely. Blue pass. Yellow pass. Blue pass. Oh, God. Yeah, this is not what I expected when it said kiss the rat. But, this is my kind of mini game. There we go. Once it gets fast enough, I actually feel like it's a lot easier than when the rat's slow. Oh gosh. Well, we got a 64. What rank is that? B. Well, hold on now. Do I have enough money to redo that? No, I don't have enough money to retry that. Well, I know for next time how to kiss the rat. Or how to not kiss the rat, even. You pass.
That wasn't very impressive, Elise. Why, you... that's all you're getting.
Hey, that's still pretty good.
For goodness sake, I brought this upon myself, I suppose.
The little walk noise is really cute. Should probably eat something. Let's see. Bread. Wonder what happens if we run out. I imagine we just like pass out or something. Investigate the notes further. What do you do? I guess I don't really have any anything to do, so we'll go back to our house for now. Oh, look at that. We can pull out the lantern, though. Oh, oh, God, it did it again.
Oh, I'm finally done with work for today. I best head over to Miss Gretel's to see Lebkuchen.
Have dinner with Rosenmarine. Or, don't forget, meet Lebkuchen at the bakery. Alright, we'll meet her at the bakery. But first, I'm going to save the game, and I'm going to do a quick restroom break. I drank a lot of coffee again. Nope, don't want to oversave that slot. Save over this slot. Quick bathroom, like 2 minutes tops. Alright, thank you for being patient. I always wondered, like, because I use the restroom really quick, I always wondered if I should even pop up the BRB or not, but... Alright, it's really dark in town right now. What do you got to say, old lady?
Why, Elise, why are you still wandering about town? Is everything alright, Miss O'Dealy? It clearly isn't, is it? What if that windstorm picks up again this evening? There's only so much an old woman can do against...
The wind?
Against the woodland, Elise. I hardly see a reason for all this fretting, if I'm honest. Oh, I'm well aware of what you're saying, lass. This windstorm is no odd occurrence, I'll have you know. Oh, this is getting on my nerves. You don't mean to say it was the... Oh, please, don't mention it. For goodness sake.
Looking to get another lecture from Bernard, Elise? You lads ought to spare her the earful, Heinrich.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Don't lump me in with Ludwig and Bernard, Eugen. Elise is more than capable of looking after herself, the way I see it.
I most certainly am, Mr. Heinrich.
These old folks, however, better keep an eye on them.
Do you mean Mrs. O'Dealy and old Joshin?
They've been spreading utter nonsense, I've heard. Old Joshin's going to become a problem sooner rather than wait later, I'll wager.
Why do you say that, Mr. Eugen?
You'll see, lass. I wouldn't want to be talking behind the old lad's back, but I suspect this windstorm nonsense will take its toll on us.
Yeah, everyone in town is... They're very superstitious in this city for one windstorm to make them all freak out like that.
Oh, I can't find it.
What can't you find, Grun?
Ah, I hadn't seen you there, my dear. The bear Miss Marielle gave me.
That's what you get for being such a klutz, Grun.
Ethel. Miss Marielle said she made it for me. It even had a ribbon on it.
Maybe the best to head inside for now, my darling. It's no use looking for in the dark, that's for certain.
You're a klutz, you're a klutz. That's not funny, Ethel.
Your name's Atfil. Shut up. You have your hands full, don't you, Miss Lisbeth?
Like you wouldn't know.
Maybe we can find it. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh. What's back here? What did I find? What is this? Golden Girl.
You must be desperate. Do I look desperate to you?
Oh, all of us were, lassie.
All of you?
Why, you'll know all about us in time.
Don't you worry.
I've seen so many like you come and go throughout the years.
Many like me, you say?
All those years ago, had I not met him in the woods, I would be an elderly woman by now, yet all I am is...
Finish your story, for goodness sake.
Whoa, what the fuck? Stay sane. Keep Elise from feeling frightened with sanity healing items, or she might go mad.
What was that?
It's been ages since I've been here, huh? Closed off from the main path, the old home's walls show their vulnerability to the woodland's overgrowth.
Rat! That's a real rat!
This game's got an actual rat in it, not a fake rat. I like that. Rat out of 10. How much sanity did we take from that? I can't tell. It doesn't look like a whole lot. That was interesting. I was just trying to find that little girl's bear. Oh yeah, I guess something to do with Lebkuchen. But let's buy some food first. Actually, I want to get pretzel, because I think that's 2 health. Every time with this old lady.
What can I do for you today, dearie?
I'm buying.
Pretzel.
I want a pretzel. I love pretzels. They're so good.
Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe?
I just bought a pretzel, Granny.
Tell me if you need anything else, dearie.
Alright, Lebkuchen, what did you need?
There you are, Lebkuchen.
You're a little too happy to see me, aren't you?
Oh, I thought today would never end, that's all.
You do look tired, Elise.
These folks will be the death of me, that's what. Fretting over this witch nonsense day and night.
You know that they're rather superstitious, Elise.
Oh, you're buying into it too now? What's next? We all sleep in the church together like chickens in a coop?
Elise.
It's all nonsense, Leb. Everyone's losing their wits.
Here's your bread, Elise.
Oh, nice. We got 2 bread. Nice. Did you make too much today or something?
I felt you could use a little more than usual tonight. You need to look after yourself, Elise.
Lebkuchen's always had a talent to figure things out, but... Is this her intuition again, or...
Move along, Elise, before it gets late.
I'll see you tomorrow, Leb.
Leb sounds like an insult. Like, Leb sounds like something you'd say to somebody when you're trying to insult them. Oh, a triangle opens up this menu. Good to know. Well, I mean, if we have the food to go back to full health, might as well. Oh, there's that damn wind again. God dang, wind's picking up harsh. Well, let's go back home for now. Really scenic. I would want to come out to a forest like this. I bet it'd be really pretty at night. If it wasn't like 50 million mile per hour winds at least. Also secrets. Now that I saw that one spirit, I'm like genuinely wondering if there's other secrets that we can find already. Maybe we've missed some stuff even. Save your progress? Sure will. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep thinking that's a thing, but that's just more tutorials if I need them. Which I don't, professional gamer over here. I suppose I ought to chop some more wood soon. Just when I'd gotten rid of all those pesky splinters and blisters. Covered in aged scars, the tree trunk sits bare, its dry surface exposed to the elements. Alright, Rose and Marine, we're back. Well, we can explore a little more. Still no use going in the pantry. Guess we can check back out here. Is the goat out here? Cute little goat. There you are, Flock. Ought to be nice being a goat, huh? Not one care in the world, oblivious to everything. Yeah, I don't know about that. I have a strange feeling about that goat. I guess there's nothing else to do right now. Let's just move forward the story.
Elise.
Ah, Elise, welcome back. I brought some bread. Let's settle down and eat. She only eats carbs. I don't know how she stays in shape if all she eats is carbs. Would you like me to start making dinner for us tomorrow, Elise? That's not a bad idea in itself, but... How am I to know you won't make a mess of it? The last thing I want is to spend my evenings in the outhouse. I'll have you know I'm a proper cook, Elise. Never once did my sweet granny disapprove of anything I prepared.
Those are some massive chomping noises.
Well, I suppose it can't do much harm.
All right.
On that note, Rose and Marine, you're to sleep up in the attic from now on. Can't have you hanging around the granary and bringing all the dust and cobwebs inside.
Oh, but
Oh, I can clean it out for you, Elise. It's really no trouble. I've had my fill of running about looking for you day and night.
but
Oh, Elise, I wouldn't want to be a bother.
oh, shush it.
I wouldn't want you nesting with the mice and the geckos.
Well, what's wrong with sleeping with the mice? And the geckos, for that matter.
You're sleeping in the attic, and that's final, you hear? You can go sleep with the spiders and cobwebs up there. I'm letting you sleep inside where it's perfectly warm and... Did you hear that, Rosemarine? Hear what? I'm taking the broom. You stay here just in case.
Uh-oh. Find the source of that... Oh! What was that? Whatever it is, it's making some interesting noises. Save the game again. Where is it? Where'd it go? It's back here somewhere. Oh! Oh, it's, Muffy!
It's you! Please spare me, Elise.
Puppy.
What in the Lord's name are you doing here, Miffy? I was out on a stroll, I swear on my auntie's name.
That's so.
And you just so happen to hide behind my house, I see. Who doesn't? You sneak about folks' homes every now and then, too, don't you?
Huh?
What are you doing here, Mandy? Tell me right now or I'll scrub your mouth with soap this very minute. It's getting quite late, isn't it, Elise? I'd
Out
best.
with it.
I saw her. That girl you're housing, Elise. You saw nothing, Molly. She's not from around here, even I can tell. You were having supper together and everything, Elise. You keep your mouth shut, Mubby, or I'll... Why don't you share some of that bread you've got, Elise? I might keep quiet if you do.
For goodness sake.
Oh, I should have guessed that's what you wanted.
Yeah, we'll give her a loaf of bread.
If I hear much a word about this, Molly.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Golly, Elise, why don't you bring me a pretzel
Out
tomorrow?
with it.
Mouth shut, or I'll throw you in the well.
I have to have food every night for her? Okay, we'll actually have to make sure we keep that pretzel for tomorrow.
And don't come back, or else.
For goodness sake.
This is the last thing I needed.
I'm sorry,
Is she gone? This could be bad, Rosemarine.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Elise, I genuinely didn't see her. I would have told you if I had. Don't you start fretting now, too. Do you think she'll tell anyone? If she does, we could be in trouble. I know, Rosemarine.
I'm sorry,
It's Rosenmarine.
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush. I'm heading back inside.
Yes.
Muffy's spying on you. Fulfill her daily requests for food items to keep her from snitching and raising suspicion. Okay. Avoid suspicion. Mind what you say and do your best to avoid raising suspicion toward Elise or bear the consequences. Good to know. Interesting, even. She seems upset about something. Maybe we should make sure she's okay.
Elise, I'm heading off to bed, Rosemarine. I can spend the night in the granary if you'd like. No, I meant what I said. You're sleeping in the attic. I'll meet you upstairs. Alright.
Is Granny's room the attic? Doesn't seem like it.
You left that goat in the granary, I'm hoping.
Of course.
I left the door ajar so he can go out and about if he wants. What makes you think he'll stay put? Why, the bed I made him, of course. You ought to see it, Elise. I'm not going out of my way to see a goat's hay bed, Rosemarine. Up you go. You need to make your bed, too.
Oh. What is it, Dia? What do you smell? Stop him crying.
You'll make do, I'm certain. Oh, it's perfect. I'll get you a blanket, too. I can't have you sleeping on hay. Why not?
For goodness sake.
You're not a goat, Rosemarine. I could be a thief, yet you're trusting me with a blanket?
For goodness sake.
I don't see what's so funny.
Please.
You truly are kind, Elise. I can see that clearly now.
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush. I'll be glad to take that blanket, Elise. I'll get you some matches, too, and a candle. Thank you, Elise. It's bedtime now. I need some rest. Good night, Rosemarine. Good night, Elise.
I kind of want to go see the goat bed. I wonder if we can actually go explore the goat bed. Well, he's not sleeping in the bed, that's for sure. Is he following me? I don't think so. I wonder if it's dangerous to be going out without, like a thing. What the heck? There's no goat bed in here. I was lied to. I was promised goat bed. Oh well, maybe it's out here somewhere. Doesn't look like it. What am I doing talking to a goat? The best thing you could possibly do. I see no issue with talking to a goat, Elise.
For goodness sake. What am I getting myself into? First I agreed to house Rosmarin. Now Miffy's caught wind of it too. She cannot remember a name to save her life. I best make sense of this all by tomorrow. Only I could leave this town. Go somewhere far, far away from here. A place where I'd never have to fret about money or going hungry. Like a castle or a palace somewhere. Where I can live the life I deserve.
Ooh, uh-oh. I think we're getting to the horror part of the game now. Hey, look, a castle! We did it! We beat the game.
Where am I?
What is this?
Is this a dream?
Uh-oh, someone's at the door.
Hello? It's locked, it seems. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside, too.
Something's glowing over here.
Oh, it's another spirit. Rebirth. That's what I wished for. Long, long ago. You wanted to be reborn? Somewhere safe. Somewhere far, far away. I went through all of their trials, gathered all of his gifts. And, indeed, I was reborn. My wish was granted, yet, to think I would end up like this. Wait! What was that?
Oh, she gave us some grapes at least. Okay, so talking with those is not good for our mental well-being.
I feel like I'm in a princess's bedroom. If only I could live here, just like I've always dreamed.
Oh! Okay, come on, game. What did we get? We got a silver key. Alright, items in your inventory can have effects on the environment. Try using them on it.
It's so bright, but there's no flame.
An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the bedroom door, its bulb shining bright.
I'm locked in here, I suppose. Can't say I mind it much if I'm honest. You just got attacked by the mirror.
Crazy. Let's see, so I took a little bit of health damage, but you know what? It's enough to justify 1 grapes. Our sanity seems pretty okay right now, though. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so how do we use item? Key items. There we go.
Let's see. Oh, goodness, so many dresses. Another key. I wonder what it's for.
We got a golden key. Don't have to tell me which ones. I'm getting the heck out of here. Oh, yep, key items. I gotta remember I have some of these items. I wonder where they'd be useful.
Such a long corridor. It truly feels as though I'm inside a palace.
Ooh, I hear some weird laughing. Oh. Oh. At least we can save our game here. Blinding crimson glow pierces the window's glass panes, tinting the room in reddish hues. Save your progress. It's getting pretty spooky pretty fast. Uh-oh.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ooh, I like the look of this room.
What is this?
What in the Lord's name is this place? What are those things?
Feeling lost? Don't forget to turn on your lantern. Keep an eye out. Oh. 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 Oh, God. No. Oh, okay. Oh, uh-oh. Okay.
They have circles around them. They're kind of hard to notice. But yeah, you don't want to land in those circles or they attack you. These are all in a different language. Can't make any sense of these titles. They're all in English, probably. All in different language. Okay. There's a chest over here. It's jammed. I could try to pry it open, but... force it open. We got Phantasm Key. Okay, cool. It's a key. This is what will get me out of here. I'm certain. Barely dodged that one. Got another Phantasm Key. It's a key. This will get me out of here, I'm certain. Okay. Oh. They kind of blend in. I need to pay more attention to these candles because they're out to kill me. So I just need to keep a better eye on them. It looks like I'm going to need 4 keys, judging by the holes in that door. So let's try to find the other ones. And they're also hiding these candles like right behind stuff and putting them in places that are going to make this difficult. Oh. Okay, okay. Down here. Phantasm Key. It's a key. This will get me out of here, I'm certain. Ooh, shiny. Got some band-aids. Oh, that's right. I do have some healing items, too. So I should be fine for now. Ooh, get up here. That's me? Oh, that is a framed portrait of her. Huh. Well, you know, at the beginning of the game, Grandma Hall did find her in the woods covered in, like, a bunch of flowers and stuff. It's jammed. I could try to pry it open, but... yeah, force it open. Oh. Oh, we found another one of these notes. What's this? The key to one's dream is found within oneself. As for yours, it's in this very room, the core of your innermost desire. It's not knowledge you seek, but gold-bathed glory. Okay. Wouldn't happen to be that portrait. Please don't detect me. Not in knowledge. Uh-huh. Oh, God. Oh, man, are we on fire? Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Okay. 4 keyholes. That means there are 4 keys, I'd wager. That's a pretty good wager. So the last key we have to solve a puzzle, which is, that's already a bad spot. Puzzles aren't necessarily my fortitude. Wait, what's that? They're all in a different language. I can't make any sense of these titles. Give off such an old, cold light. Intricately designed golden lamp stands by the wall, its bulbs emanating an eerie, phantasmagoric light. Ooh. Oh, these books are like golden. There's something on the back of the shelf. I have to reach out my arm to get it, but reach for it. This is... got the last Phantasm Key. Nice. It's a key. This will probably get me out of here, maybe. Oh, look at that! His sick dodge I just did. That was actually really good. Okay, can I use all of them at once?
This is it!
It worked!
What is this?
Where am I? I must be dreaming.
Uh-oh. No, don't follow it. That's a bad idea. Oh, I get to play this part. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh. This is really cool. What happens if I run the other way now? Goodbye. No, we'll keep going this way. Interesting. The hell is that? Is that a goblin? Some kind of ghoul. Hurry now, hurry now. We're late for his banquet. What are you? Hurry, hurry.
And there he goes.
What a fun little character. Oh no. Oh god. All kinds of goofy pumpkin creatures. They're fun. Oh.
This is awesome.
That looks like one of the spirits right there. Happy Halloween, everybody. Oh. I can't what's going on, but it looks like a good time. Yeah, I have no idea what just happened, but that was awesome. It ended too fast. I wanted to enjoy it a little bit longer. A dream. That left me feeling a little queasy. Oh, but I can see something shining on our desk over there. Rosemarine, are you there? She's most likely still asleep anyway. No point in waking her this early, I suppose. Collected fireflies, too. Oh, okay, that's gonna tell me about the, That's gonna keep track of all the, firefly people I run into, the spirits. Small wooden trunk filled with various knickknacks. So much for St. Walpurga's protection. I'd have thrown you out long ago, lassie. Palms joined in prayer. The wooden statue of St. Walpurga grants protection to the faithful. Yeah, Elise, I think you're missing the last bit of that sentence there. Oh, why is the unicorn in that crying? That's a bizarre photo. Did it always look like this? I didn't look at it earlier, so I guess I didn't know. She's already awake, cleaning up the house, of course. Good morning, Elise. I would have gotten a head start on breakfast if I knew you'd be waking up this early.
For goodness sake.
Since when have you been up? Oh, I'm always up and about before daybreak. I can't sleep in if I try. I didn't notice you coming down from the attic. I brought the ladder up with me last night so I wouldn't wake you. And the hatch doesn't squeak if you do it slowly, right? I wish. Man, all the times I tried to sneak around the house when I was young, those stairs creaked like a mess. I took my shoes off and used the ladder to shut it back up. Easy. You're smarter than you look, huh? I look as smart as I am, Elise. Is that so? Anyhow, I'm heading off to the garden. The garden? You mean the field just outside? Is it that obvious that I haven't touched it in years? Been working like a dog since Granny Hall passed, but now I have you to fret about too. I can't sit on my hands forever, can I?
Elise.
What? You'd rather starve? Join me as a maid of all work, perhaps? You truly are kind, aren't you?
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush. I'm heading out to see what I can do about the garden. I'll call you in for breakfast in a moment, then. Okay, but what's on the table? More bread, heck yeah. I really don't know if the all-bread diet is good for you, though, Elise. You really ought to consider something else.
For goodness sake.
I've neglected it for so long, it'll be impossible to dig. Anyhow, this is no time to loiter about. Well, there's the Goody Two-Shoes. What's this? A pair of shoes? How could they possibly have wound up here in my garden? Oh, they're wonderful. Don't put them on. And she put the shoes on. And they fit like a glove, too. These shoes. It's as though they were made for me. Haha, little magical girl pose.
Did it.
All of Kieferberg needs to hear about this. She's so vain. Ooh.
今日からエリーゼお嬢様って呼びなさい。
I'm done with this. Oh, there's a song. Oh, look at that.
こき使われるのよもうや疲れて使い回すだけの日常こそが私にふさわしいんだろうね。毎年シンクで苦労し何度だって誰に飾られても自分に情けないのままのようかすめられるだけ夢の奇跡を導くルビーのわがまま一つだけ叶えてくれるの誰もが私を見てくれるようにただ一度だけを誰よりも輝かせてほしいの
I was not expecting a music video in this game.
私を見て見て見て見て見て見てお願い私を見て
Uh-oh.
On your feet, Elise. Explain yourself.
Oh, shush it!
What is there to explain, Father? Do you not hear yourself, lass? Parading into street St. Walpurga's place of worship, howling and shouting like a... Please, old Joshin. Words of egotism, vanity, disdain for your fellow folk.
Oh god, he's pulling his cane on us.
I've always known you were wicked, you arrogant lassie.
You old geezer!
Why you?
A witch of old Hall's kin.
I am not a witch, you!
Oh, listen here, you old wretch.
That's enough.
I've heard enough. While Joshin has overstepped his boundaries, I ask that you pardon him. Yet his concerns weigh heavy, Elise.
Oh, I wasn't aware singing and dancing was forbidden now, Father.
Your singing was riddled with sin, lass. Vanity and lust go hand in hand with greed.
Oh, shush it!
What does any of this have to do with sin, Father? This old geezer just accused me and my grandmother of witchery, yet...
Enough, Elise. Compose yourself and come inside. Your temperament is a sin in and of itself.
Okay, we don't want to get burned at the stake, so very well, Father.
I guess I'll repent for something I didn't do, if it makes you happy. ... Yet, there's something I'd like to make clear to you all. You've stood witness to this foolery. You've all heard old Joshin accuse me of witchery.
That's enough, Elise.
You asked me to pardon him yourself, Father, and I will. Yet I demand you folks understand this once and for all.
Out with it!
I am not a mere maid of all work. I am one of you. And I demand right here, right now, that you start treating me as such.
Very well, Elise. You've made yourself heard.
Oh no!
Without a shadow of doubt, lass. At last, he's made his move. Who are you? An old acquaintance of yours, lass. What? You're favored by him, Elise. Frightfully so. You're clad in his will from head to toe, inside out. And those shoes? My shoes? Those very shoes, Elise, are a testament of his gift to you.
Who is he? Santa Claus.
Listen carefully now, my beautiful lass. Get away from me! Yours is his heritage, his flesh, his ardor. Don't you understand, Elise?
In the Lord's name?
How do you know my name? His blessings, his will, he himself is writhing in your veins, lass. What do you want from me, you old hag? You must listen carefully now, my beloved. Do as I say, and he will make all your wishes come true.
What is this?
My wishes, you say? It's gotta be Jeff Bezos.
Why, yes. Opulence, splendor, fortune. Your deepest desires, unlike any other, Elise.
I don't understand.
You do, Elise. Tell me, what is it you most desire?
Me?
Speak it, Elise.
What I most desire, that's fortune.
Fortunate you are, Elise. Deep in this woodland, there is a patron saint whose blissful word bestows a blessing upon the faithful. All that's requested in return are 3 gifts made from the testaments to one's desire. Reach his dwelling with all of these in hand, and your wish shall be granted. A womb, carrier of life, your basket is to hold all that is sacred. The tender flesh of earthly desire. The sweetest nectar to be drunk in earnest. You are to arrive in good company, the object of your affections. You are to reach the gates of his dwelling, carrying all 3 gifts. Voice your innermost desire, surrender yourself wholly to his grace. And fortune you shall attain. For such is his blessing, and such is your desire.
Elise?
Elise, are you listening? Huh? Where did she go?
Elise?
Oh, are you all right, Elise? Where did that old hag go?
Elise?
Elise, what's the matter with you?
Lebkuchen.
Oh, I'm sorry, Leb. It's best we let her rest a while. We can sit with you, Elise. Oh, it's best we give her some space, Jacob. I'm all right. I felt a little dizzy is all. I can bring you some water, Elise. As for me, I'll be in church waiting to have a word with you. Don't you start, Leb. Oh, I've already started. Mine, now you've done it, Elise. For goodness sake.
This is getting really interesting already. Seems like we're gonna make a deal with the devil. So what do we got? We got tasks available. We should also go around and see if there's anyone to talk to or anything to do. But first, let's definitely save after all of that.
Look, Mama, they're so shiny. You stole those, Elise, be honest. I didn't steal them, you. Settle down now, you two. More importantly, are you alright, my dear? About earlier, There's no need to hold your tongue, Elise. Townsfolk made too much of it. That wasn't remotely acceptable. Everyone knows old Joshin's lost his wits. Don't you start, Apfel. Oh, Mama, can I get shoes like that too? You have ugly ogre feet, Grun. Mama, Apfel's being mean again. Can't you see I'm trying to talk to Elise? I'm alright, Miss Lisbeth. Thank you. We can catch up later, Elise. I'd best go. I'd have a word with Eugen. My goats aren't doing so good. Ogre feet, Apfel.
Nothing down there. It looks like they cleared up most of the twigs, though. It seemed like it was still getting pretty windy last night, but I suppose not. Oh, look at that. Another date option already.
My, Elise, look at those shoes. That truly does look best on you, Elise. Why, thank you. Oh, you have to wear them to the festival, Elise. Now's the time to find yourself a proper suitor, Elise. Ah, that's precisely what we were chatting about with Freya. Oh, yes. Aren't I a little too young to be looking for a husband? Why, the sooner the better, I'd say. That's not exactly what I'd like to be doing with my time, if I'm honest. I used to feel the same way until I met Finn. You'll see. I'd say Freya's got a good chance of meeting her future husband soon. Oh, Miss Brunhild, I wouldn't say I'm quite the catch, isn't she, Dorothy? Oh, Freya is the catch. Ah, in truth, I do feel the same as Elise. My interests lie elsewhere, you see? Oh, you don't mean... Sewing! And I have my... Good cover. And I have my hands full at the festival, too. This really isn't the time. Oh, that reminds me. Would you come and meet me by the well today at dusk, Elise? Oh, yeah, I suppose. Girls these days, huh? You two will come around, I'm certain.
I don't know about that. Can I go in further into town? I can go further into town, so I can explore more of the town now. That's exciting. Definitely going to be on the lookout for more fireflies, but they might only come out at night, so that might be something that I just need to look around for. Oh. I don't even remember who used to live here. In its cozy nook, the old home waits to be consumed by the overgrowth. No, I don't care about the house. I'm trying to talk to the lady.
Oh, how dreadful. Look what the windstorm did to our poor alleys. It did away with a few things, I see. You make too little of it, Elise. I don't know what else there is to say about the windstorm, Miss O'Dealy. Most of the townsfolk have already put it behind them, so why can't you? Old Joshin's just as concerned as I am, lass, and for good reason. Oh, here we go again with old Joshin. Ah, that reminds me. I can assure you, Miss O'Dealy, these shoes aren't... Old Wilhelm's making a rosary for my precious granddaughter Gisela, you see? Won't you please go see if it's ready for me, Elise? I suppose.
I don't know any of these characters well enough to know where to go pick that up, but we'll try.
These are all requests for Miss Marielle.
I suppose some of the townsfolk still gather here, even though she's moved across the street. There's just straight up a wall there. What's the point of the wall? Oh, I guess it's supposed to show elevation difference. My bad. And then I'm guessing this is just another way back into... Okay, yep. Who was I supposed to talk to? I gotta go find somebody to talk to. Is it... So right now I think the best thing to do is going to be... See, help Marl with Adel, help Linda chop some wood. I'm gonna do the wood chopping one. But first I'd like to figure out... Just do some stuff.
If it's not the last of the moment.
Tell us all about those shoes, why don't you?
What about them, Miss Wilma? What about them, she says.
Out with it, lass. We're losing our minds here.
I found them under Granny Hall's bed this morning. It seems they were a gift she intended to give me, but...
I can't say I'm too convinced, Elise.
What?
There's no way old Hall could have afforded those. Oh, there's no way old Hall could have afforded those. You, on the other hand, I wasn't aware you had the means, Elise.
And I don't, as you know.
Why, but neither did old Hall.
Yeah, how dare the lady that you lived with get you nice shoes? She couldn't have saved up money or anything. She was broke.
So you mean to say you found them under her bed? That is what I said, Miss Alma.
Old Hall was full of surprises, that's true. How could we forget about the day she brought Elise to Kieferberg?
Lord knows what else the old lass was hiding, huh?
Oh, hey, that worked. I was actually worried that was the wrong choice because they were just going to be like, no, your grandma was poor. Poor old lady can't buy shoes. No. But we lucked out there, it looks like. We can go down here. Oh, this is the well. This is where we're going to be meeting Freya later. Just checking around. I feel like for the glowflies, I need to search at night. Miss Wilma's got a whole shed for herself, and yet, fashioned out of an old barrel, the rickety cart rests cradling a couple worn-out buckets. How many afternoons did I spend there washing these folks' clothes, I wonder? Kieferberg's washing well. Statue of a fish stands in its center. I love that TV glitch out effect. That's so cool. Every time. Every time it gets me. How much money do we have? You know what? I want to hold on to my money just to try to retry the next minigame I do. Were these one of the guys I'd asked for help? We spent plenty of time repairing the stable's roof, that's for certain. Hard at work, are you, Elise? As always, Mr. Heinrich. You've heard about Eugen's horse, then? Folks are more interested in what happened this morning, Heinrich. What about your horses, Mr. Eugen? I'm getting a couple new ones, is all. Nothing of great importance. I wouldn't put it like that, lad. Horsepower is essential to your business, isn't it? Merchants can't lift a finger without their horses. That's great news, Mr. Eugen. For Kieferberg, too. We'll be lending a hand with the preparations. Full of promise, aren't we? Those aren't the guys I had asked for help. Look at this little mushroom circle. Stand in the mushroom circle. Check the map real quick. So we can go up to the windmill. It seems like there's not a whole lot out here for us to do. Where does this lead? Back out into town. Gotcha. What part of town is this, though? Oh my... Oh, wait. Okay, is this part of town? A fairy ring. They're evil or something. Ooh. I don't know. I mean, like, it can't be worse than getting shoes from the devil. Maybe we can ask them for some help. Do a little spin. Fairies do live under mushrooms. I remember that. I used to find mushrooms out in the woods when I was young. Stacked them so neatly for you, Jin, and look at them now. In the corner, various bundles of hay have been raked together in a disorganized pile. I wonder if they're doing a perspective thing. I wonder if this is a 3D plane, but done in a 2.5D style, or yeah, something like that. Say, Mr. Wilhelm, Mrs. O'Deely asked me to see about her rosary. Oh, that old hag can't give me a moment of peace. Oh, I suppose. Tell her she can come by my workshop this afternoon, will you? I'll rustle her up a rosary in no time at all. I thought you were making her a new one. In a way, lass. Haven't you heard of repurposing? It'll be the best rosary she's ever seen. Huh. Maybe then she'll stop nagging me. Some of these aren't looking so good. Several rows of beets, some of them looking rather withered and dry. Oh, there we go, you got beets and bread. What else could you need? Such a hearty, healthy diet. Got a little windmill up here. Doesn't look like... Oh! There's something down here, actually. Is that what I think it is? Nope. Acquired one toy horse. Neat. Okay, that'll probably be for later. Unless I've already gotten the thing for it. It's locked, I suppose. It's not like I make my own bread. I don't need to get in there. It'd be nice if we could make our own bread. You know, I actually got the soundtrack for this game because I pre-purchased it. I'm really excited to own it now. Definitely add it onto my phone. I remember seeing a snake or two hiding in this hay not long ago. Stacked with hay and firewood, Kieferberg's stables house much of the town's livestock. Piggies! Oh, look how cute the pigs are! They're adorable, and the horses look terrifying. I don't like how they bob and place rhythmically like that. But the piggies are cute. Corn over here, some birds. Ooh. Man, they got some advanced bird physics. That's crazy. They run away when you go up to them. I've never seen a game do that. It's like when Call of Duty revolutionized fish physics. Well, we should go tell the old lady that we got the thing for her. And then I kind of just want to go explore a little bit more outside of town to make sure. I just want to cover all my bases, make sure I'm not missing anything. Hello, old dealie. Mr. Wilhelm says you can come by his workshop this afternoon, Miss O'Dealy. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, dearie. Old Wilhelm has a way with these kinds of things, doesn't he? I suppose, yes. Got some grape juice, nice. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, that's because I'm holding the skip button. Makes me feel at ease, lass. I think it might come in handy. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's what that effect was. If you hold R2, you skip, so I must be holding the run button thinking I'm gonna run. I thought that was the game glitching out. I could have easily believed that, but I'm actually just fast forwarding this whole time. Huh. Makes me feel at ease, lass. I think it might come in handy. Thank you, I suppose. Good to know. That's a very interesting way to do a speed up effect. This game just oozes style, man. Almost out of water. All these voices are killing me. I'm gonna have to prepare like a jug next time. Save your progress. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we could go in the church and talk to Leb. She said it, Lebkuchen? Nah, I don't really care about Lebkuchen at all, if I'm being honest. Sorry, Lebkuchen fans, not for me. What are you people on about? Ah, there you are, Elise. Oh, old Joshin surely went too far. I suppose. There's no need to hold your tongue, lass. That was far more reasonable. Nobody agrees with him. I suppose there comes a time when older folks lose their minds. Oh, that's a different story, Marielle. I wouldn't say. There's no story, Ludwig. Elise was singing and dancing, so what? Truly, old Joshin's outburst was rather distasteful. But I have been meaning to ask where you got those shoes, Elise. Oh, there. You don't have to tell us, Elise. You're right about what you said. We all should be treating you with a little more respect. Oh, but I'm awfully curious. I was gonna say, do I have to make sure I keep the story consistent? Is the game gonna, like, punish me later if I don't? Hard at work in those shoes, are you? They hardly make a difference, Mr. Guido. Come now, lads. We ought to get to the logging camp. Getting that maple down in one day won't be an easy task. I must say, I'm not confident either. All we need is a little cheer, lad. Get the townsfolk feeling jolly again. There's no shortage of joy in this, lass. That's for certain. We all saw you twirling about the village square, Elise. Never imagined you could sing. Oh, that wasn't... Way to keep up the cheerful mood, lass. That's precisely what Kieferberg needs most this week. I suppose. Keep that in mind, Elise. You must share more of that song and dance, you hear? Well, that's good. Most people are on my side right now. No one seems to really believe in Joshin. Although they have every right to be afraid right now, honestly. This silly old thing. To think Lebkuchen and I used to spread entire afternoons taking turns on this swing. Secured by slightly frayed rope and covered with pine needles, the swing's wooden plank sways gently in the breeze. Hey, little girl. No, I want to talk to the little, blackmailer. Good day, ma'am. I was helping Granny Gretel. Oh, you can't expect me to believe that. It's true, I promise, on my auntie's life. Helping her with what, then? You know, Muffy has a colored name like the other date options. Wouldn't it be really funny if Muffy was like a hidden option? Granny Gretel gives me bread whenever I come visit, you see? She asked me to taste all the pies for the festival. Is that so? Because Elise has a colored name, and the romance options have a colored name, and Muffy's the only character that I've noticed has a colored name. Except maybe the witch. I wasn't paying attention. It is so. It really is so, Elise. You best not try Granny Gretel's patience, Mandy. She's too old for that. It's Muffy. Miffy, Molly, Mubby, it's all the same to me. It's not that silly of a name. Yeah, Muffy's kind of a cute name, actually. Lay off, Elise. You're being a bit of a bully. go into the forest right now, I wonder? Like, if I just went into the forest, would I be able to do fun stuff? It is eerily quiet in the forest. No, it doesn't seem like there's anything here for me right now. I don't wonder what that old hag was trying to tell me. Oh, but I can't actually do anything about that yet. Okay. Good to know, good to know. I think we'll probably come back here at night to, see what's up. Like Muffin. Yeah, it's like Muffin, but a name. It's like fluffy and soft sounding. I'd best not wander about too far. Okay, so there's really not much for us to do outside of town right now. Yeah, if Muffy were a secret option, I would probably actually go for that just because it's, like, different and fun, but we'll see. Could just be they decided to give her a colored name because she's blackmailing us every night. So I wanted to do the wood chopping minigame, which I think is going to be here.
That was quite a show there, lassie. Come now, Lorelei. I need Elise to lend me a hand.
What is it, Miss Marlin? I was hoping you'd pick me some apples. No, I don't feel like apples. Maybe later.
You'll be spending all day polishing those shoes, I'd wager. That's alright, Lise. I'll be here.
Yeah, okay, that's what that is. Interesting.
Elise, Mama won't let me chop wood for her. Don't be silly, Jacob. You're much too young to handle a hatchet.
Can you get some wood for the hearth, Elise? Oh yeah, let Elise do this. Of course, Miss Linda.
Your mother's right, Jacob. You're too little. I am not. You're a stubborn lad, that's what you are. Why don't they ask Freya to chop it for them instead?
Minigame time, minigame time. Okay, easy peasy. What are the controls here? Chop or kick? Okay. Okay, I like how very simple all of these are, but they're all deceptively difficult. Alright, chop or kick, let's do this. This reminds me of that Rhythm Heaven minigame. I couldn't tell if I was supposed to chop or kick that. It seems like kick. God, Elise is powerful if she can kick a fucking, anvil like that. Jeez. Oh. Did Lepkuin just come out and hit me with a bat for that? Jeez. Alright. Harder round now. Let's go. Yeah, this is my minigame. This one's easy for me. Except for that one fail. Cute little goat. Look at that. There's no way I didn't get an S rank. Come on, show me my S rank. I deserve it. Aw, A rank. It's because I missed one, huh? Ooh, yeah, let's try again. Double or nothing, double or nothing. Let's go, let's go. Double or nothing. Focusing really hard right now. Wow, okay, not bad, not bad. Alright, round 2, let's go, let's go. No misses yet. Oh, Damn it. Okay. Well, we can settle for an A then. That one miss will mess you up. I'm guessing 55 is an S. Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on. Yeah, S rank. So you can miss one. That's what I'm talking about. I don't need to redo that at all. I am happy with that. You win. Elise, how did you chop all that wood, Elise? Well, I hope this is enough for what you went through, Elise. It's not that great of a deal, is it? Nice, look at that. I'm definitely gonna need to get some food. I might have a lot of items on me though, just from doing other things. I thought I'd never find you, Elise.
Goodness sake.
Oh, what now, Miffy? It's your...
Anyway.
I don't have food for you. Shoo. But,
You know.
Elise, it's your... My what? Your friend. The lass with the funny hat. She's right outside. Uh-oh.
Hurry it up.
Take me to her, Molly, right now.
One day we'll get that name right.
My, you're covered in dirt, lass.
Oh, but
I'm... She's so funny looking. Look at her silly hat. Angelica, don't be rude. Do you know this lass, Lisbeth?
you know.
Elise said she's from Primeldorf.
Oh, that's.
Oh, I'm not from Primeldorf. I've never had a... Why, I haven't the faintest idea, Ariane.
But
I'm looking for Elise. Have you seen her? Elise, do you know her? We do happen to know Elise, but how do you know her, lass? Elise said she's adopted.
How did you hear about all this, Melly? Oh my god, nobody gets her name right.
Oh, if you'd please tell me where. Look, Mama, she has a tiny scarecrow.
Oh, but
Forgive me, but does anyone know where I can find Elise?
Rosenmarine.
Rosmarin.
Elise. For goodness sake.
What are you doing here, you? So you do know the lass, Elise? Yes, she's...
Keep it together, Elise.
Think, Elise, think. A distant cousin from Primeldorf. Why, you don't have any cousins, Elise. I do recall old Hall's mother had a sister, but I never met her. Yes, exactly. Rosmarine here is my aunt's granddaughter. It's Rosenmarine. Oh, I'm so very pleased to meet you, Rosenmarine. Oh, thank you. Anyhow, it's getting quite late. We best move along before... but do tell me, dear. How long have you known you had a cousin?
Granny Hall told me all about her.
She said Rosmarine here might show up one day, you see. I never got to meet my aunt before she passed, but I'm glad I got to meet my cousin. Ah, I see. And she turned up just in time for the festival, too. Mama! Can the funny lady come play with us?
Of course.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't want to bother you, Rosenmarine. You're all very welcoming, but we ought to move along and... One wonders, Elise. How did you meet your cousin, then?
Found her all alone out at the crossroads.
Now that you mention it.
It's such a silly story, isn't it, Rosmarine? Yes, that's right. In fact, I took her for a beggar when I first laid my eyes on her. You certainly did. Oh, the poor lass.
Now that you mention it.
I was on my way to Kieferberg, you see. That's when I saw her. She asked me if I knew someone named Hall. Oh, how fortunate. You ought to stay for the festival, Rosenmarine.
Of course.
Ah, most certainly. Well, as much as I'd love to sit around and chat... Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you all.
It's a pleasure to know you too, Rosenmarine.
We'll be on our way then. Come, Rosmarine. Ah, goodbye. They'll never know. New objective, talk to Rosenmarine. I'm calling her Rosmarine now. And then we have a couple other things. Next in the story or time for work. Okay. Well, let's eat food. I'm actually starving, my character is at least. So it could be sold for some change. Interesting. I'm gonna hold on to the toy horse, I think. Also, now that we have a lot of grape juice, I might as well use one eye. Yeah, I have lost a little bit of my spirit. Oh no, I need the pretzel, never mind. Eat the bread though. And then we'll eat the grapes. There we go. And then I have a lot of money, so let's go buy some stuff from the bakery real quick. There she is. It's always lovely seeing you, Elise. I'm buying. Ooh. A bundle of cookies made with different doughs, fillings, and toppings. Lebkuchen. That's like her name. Interesting. We'll buy one of those. 3 food seems like it could be very useful down the road. And we'll get 2 more pretzels, and we'll buy a bread. I'm really fine on, like, healing items. Oh, I'm really low on matches, though. Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe. See you, Granny. Tell me if you need anything else, dearie. Go explore town a little bit before we talk to Rosenmarine. Unless talking to her doesn't move forward time. It doesn't look like it does.
Goodness sake.
Have you completely lost your wits, Rosemarine? I'm sorry, Elise. I knew you had a bird's nest for a brain, but this is too much. Well... You know what you did. I'm sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to. I was chasing after Flock, you see.
For goodness sake.
Rosemarine, why not let him frolic about? That's what goats do.
Oh, but
He took the laundry I was tending to right out of my hands. I couldn't let him ruin your sheets. All right, well, we didn't do too bad convincing the townsfolk, I'd say.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to cause you trouble. Forget it, Rosemarine. It's all right. Anyhow, we ought to keep our stories straight. Maybe if we tell him I came to lend you a hand with work?
This is it.
That's it, Rosemarine.
Alright.
All right, listen carefully. Granny Hall told me about you and her auntie long ago. Grandmother is Granny Hall's auntie, which makes us distant cousins. Yes. So you heard about the festival and came about to Kieferberg to meet Granny Hall. Last Saturday, we just so happened to bump into each other by the crossroads. You asked me about Granny Hall, and that's how we met.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand, Elise. How does that relate to what I said? Why, you liked Kieferberg so much you wanted to stay and lend a hand. Oh. You're a kind, charitable, loving soul who wants to help with the festival. That'll keep them from asking too many questions, I'd wager. I think that's a great idea, Elise.
Alright.
This being said, Rosemarine, you're going home right after nightfall, you hear? I don't want you hanging around these folks too much. All right, Elise.
I did it.
We're making it happen right now, then. Let's go. Party talk, new party member. We must be careful, Rosemarine. These folks are a little nosy and ill-tempered. We don't want to make the situation any worse, understood? Yes, Elise, I'll be good. You'll see. Okay, head back to work is our next objective.
Full of surprises today, aren't you, Elise?
Hi, who's this lass? I'd like to introduce you to my cousin from Primeldorf. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Rosenmarine.
You don't mean to tell me Hall still has family in Primeldorf?
What would you know about it, anyhow? Rosmarine's grandmother is, in fact, from Primeldorf. My granny already passed, so...
Oh, I knew it. Come now, Bertha. I don't buy it, Elise, not one bit. What? You two don't even seem to agree on whether your family members are alive or not.
Oh, there's no need to. Matters is that Rosmarine comes here from Primeldorf, Miss Bertha.
Sure. And I'm a donkey in a dress.
You said it, not us.
Might as well be, you old hag. Elise.
If you'll excuse us.
Uh-oh. Yeah, she's difficult to reason with. She's very suspicious of, like, everything we do.
Which makes her suspicious.
Where's that cat meow? I heard that cat meow. It was adorable. It was right here. I thought that was a dog.
Is everything all right, Mr. Tristan? Wilhelm's one stubborn fellow, let me tell you. He's not long from meeting his maker, yet he still works himself like a donkey. Mr. Wilhelm's still rather cheery for his age, wouldn't you say? There's a big difference between one's cheer and one's strength, Elise. What are we to do if he makes a tumble? What is he attempting to do? More importantly, Elise, who's the lass? Ah, this is my cousin, Rosmarin. Rosenmarine! She came all the way from Primeldorf for the festival, you see. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Here, I thought Old Hall was your only family, Elise.
No, not quite. Well, welcome to Kieferberg, lass. I hope you enjoy the festival. Ah, thank you. So this is your cousin, Elise. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Rosenmarine. We were discussing the flower crowns for the festival, Elise. I ought to make one for Rosenmarines, too. Oh, I wouldn't want to trouble you. Don't be silly, Rosmarin. We want you to feel welcome. Be done with that scruffy hat of yours, too.
I was surprised to hear you have a cousin, Elise. Linda and Lisbeth here told me everything just now.
I still don't quite understand how she came to be in Kieferberg, however. You see, I've always known I had an auntie named Hall in Kieferberg. I heard of the festival and decided to take my chance, is all.
That truly is wonderful, lass.
Oh, but wasn't Old Hall... Oh, would you look at the time? We're so busy.
Oh, do enjoy the festival, dearie.
Thank you. We're saved. Good thinking, Rosmarin.
No, we're not going to overwrite that slot. We'll save here. Try to make sure everybody meets her. Taking a pity on beggars now, are you, Elise? There's no need to be so crude, Elma.
This penny beggar, Miss Elma, happens to be my cousin.
Would you look at that? A cousin. I don't recall Hall having any siblings, Elise.
Of course she didn't. Can't you see the poor lass has lost her wits? Me? What about you, Miss Elma? That's no way to talk to my cousin, is it? Rosmarin here is that auntie's granddaughter, which makes us distant cousins.
Very distant cousins, that's for certain.
I'm Rosenmarine. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
My, to think you'd like to our faces like that.
Why would I lie about this all to Kieferberg, Miss Elma?
I must say, it does come at a bit of a surprise.
Well, I don't know what else I can say, Mr. Bernard. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel I've been a bother. You haven't, Rosmarine. It just so happens these are the types of folks we're dealing with.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what Father Hans thinks of all this nonsense. Jeez! I'm really not working the favor here on these people. They all seem to really suspect me of witchcraft all of a sudden.
Ah, it's you, the kooky lass. You know, Grun, that's not something you'd usually... You're ugly, Elise. You're ugly. Why, you... Is this your cat, Grun? She's Miss Linda's. Her name's Leela. Oh, that's such a sweet name. Say, kooky lass. It's Rosenmarine, Grun. Why is there a scarecrow on your shawl, Rosenmarine? Oh, this? My granny made it for me when I was just about your age. I keep it with me always because she isn't with me anymore, you see? Oh, I'm sorry. That's quite alright, Grun. Since when are you so good with children, Rosmarine? You're an ugly old crone, Elise. You should learn from your cousin. Why, you little... prune. Maybe then your big nose will shrink and become nice and tiny like mine. Now, Groon. Elise's nose isn't that pointy. That's it. We're leaving. Rosenmarine. You're welcome to come play with me whenever you'd like. Oh, you're too kind, Groon. Goodbye.
Oh, how dreadful. You get a bigger deal out of this than you ought to, old O'Dealy.
What now?
Dealy has caught wind of your cousin, Elise. Aren't you from Premeldorf, lass?
Ah, yes, from a nearby village, in truth.
And you're...
She's the granddaughter of Granny Hall's auntie, Miss O'Dealy. You've heard of her, I'm certain.
I suppose old Hall did spend quite some time in Premeldorf, from what I recall. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
I must say, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how you two met, Elise. We met by chance. Ah, but that's quite different from what you... Rosmarine's granny told her about me a long time ago, you see. Yes, I came here in hopes of finding my relatives. We bumped into each other by the crossroads last Saturday. She asked me if I knew someone named Hall.
That's a story worth telling, lass.
Ah, I see.
Did you hear that, old O'Dealy? There's no need to fret.
Alright, well, welcome to Kieferberg, I suppose. Thank you, it's a pleasure to be here. Why is the cabbage growing like that? That's such a weird pattern for it. Oh. What would this be? Help Eugen with the chickens, play Kiss the Rat with the kids. I kind of want to do the Kiss the Rat minigame. Chickens was too tough for me. I'm not a good chicken rounder. We have no idea where Flock went, by the way. I wonder if I should be looking for him. There's the famed cousin.
We heard all about her from Ariane.
Allow me to introduce you, Mr. Finn, Mr. Guido. This is my cousin, Rosmarin. Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Just in time for the festival, aren't you, lass?
Oh, I've been hearing all about it.
Make certain you make the most of it while you're here.
Rosmarin's going to be helping me with work all week.
Making your cousin work for your stay, Elise?
Doesn't surprise you in the least, does it? No, Elise is very kind.
It was a joke, lass.
Oh.
You're very welcome in Kieferberg, Rosenmarine.
It's Rosenmarine. It's time we go, Rosmarine. We have much to do. Do I have any money on me now? I don't think I do.
Now, that is a face we've not seen before.
Ah, Mr. Gustav, this is my cousin, Rosmarine. It's Rosenmarine.
A cousin? I had no idea you had family besides Old Hall, Elise. I do recall Old Hall had an aunt someplace near Premeldorf. Welcome to Kieferberg, lass. I do hope you stay for the festival.
Ah, yes, I will.
I must say, I'm rather taken back, Elise.
It's not that much of a surprise, is it? Rosmarine came to meet me after grandmother passed, that's all.
Lass is right. There's no reason to fret.
Of course, I wouldn't want to make anyone feel... On the contrary, Rosmarine, it's the other way around, if anything.
I'm certain you'll enjoy your stay, lass.
Thank you so much. Look at that, we got one of the suspicions down at least. Hey Freya, don't worry, she's my cousin. We're still on for the well later. Goodness gracious, Elise. There's no need to make such a fuss, Freya. Oh, it's such a pleasure to meet you. My name is Freya. I'm a friend of Elise's here in Kieferberg. Oh, I'm, Rosenmarine. What a wonderful name, Rosenmarine. It's nice to meet you too, Freya. She's my cousin, Freya, from Premeldorf. From Premeldorf? Oh, you simply must come and dance with us. Ah, of course, Freya. Everyone keeps talking about this festival. I'm very much looking forward to it. There's so much to show you. I can't wait. Oh, I know. Why don't you two come have dinner tonight? Tonight won't work, Freya. She's lending me a hand at home tidying up Granny Hall's old bits and pieces. Oh, that's quite alright. Such a shame, though. I very much appreciate the invitation, Freya. Of course, you're welcome anytime. Tell me if you need anything, both of you. Don't work yourself into the ground now. You too, Elise.
What if I try to give her... Rosamarine can help. You can bring her along to help you with tasks and get better rewards. Okay. Costs you three times more bread each time, but she'll make tasks easier and avoid raising suspicion. Okay, well, we have a lot of food right now. Heck, well, I'll just even eat that bread right now. So if I use... Oh, I can't use the pretzel. I thought I could use the pretzel earlier. I guess I just have to wait until nighttime for Muffy to be demanding food from me again. Anything to do down here? Not really.
My Elise, who is this lass?
This is my cousin, Rosamarine.
Rosenmarine.
Oh, I could have sworn it was just you and old Hall. You'd always said I had an auntie in Primaldorf. Rosamarine's that auntie's granddaughter.
You're very welcome in Kieferberg, Rosenmarine. You simply must stay for the festival.
Of course. Oh, I best gather the ladies for class now. You're a teacher, Miss Dorothea?
I teach them some basic reading, writing, and numbers is all.
All right, Miss Dorothea. We'll be on our way now.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Rosenmarine.
You too, Miss Dorothea. We've talked to just about everybody at this point. I don't think there's a single person left in town to talk to right now. So let's play Kiss the Rat. What a fun game. So you weren't lying, Melly.
I told you, I know what I saw.
What did you tell these two, Melissa?
Maybe it's best if we don't annoy her, Elise.
You shush it, Rosemarine. Won't you and your cousin play Kiss the Rat with us, Elise? Fine. We can play with you, I suppose.
Oh, a game?
You stay close to me, Rosemarine. I'll go call Grun. Gross, I don't want the stinky rat anywhere near me. It's time for Kiss the Rat! I wonder what's different if we have Rosenmarine with us. Okay, blue pass, yellow pass. I just gotta remember blue pass, yellow pass. And go. Okay, blue pass. These mini games require a lot of concentration. Oh, she saved me. Oh, Rosenmarine saved me on that one. That was sick. Okay, because I definitely fucked up the hit on that one. That's good to know. This poor stuffed rat, though. Holy crap, it can take a beating. Oh, I hit that, in my opinion. Oh, man. Okay, I gotta figure out a different way to hold the buttons on this, because I keep missing the yellows. I think I did pretty good with that. That's at least an A rank. Yeah, that's at least an A rank. I'll take an A rank for now. I'll come back and S rank it later. I don't have enough money to do another attempt anyways. Try again? No, I'm good. You win. Not bad.
Oh, that was so much fun. You should come play with us again, Rosenmarine. Here you go, Elise.
Damn, these kids are stacked. This silly game is almost worth playing, I suppose.
Oh, I can't wait for next time. best you head on home now, Rosamarine. Folks have had enough of you for one day. Oh, it was so much fun, Elise. If you say so. I'll see you at home then.
Yes, Muffy, I see you up there. Yes, I'll give you your pretzel. I think she wanted her pretzel today. Oh, folks. Oh, wait. Where's the Muffy button? I just saw her face pop up. There it is. How does this work? Did she move to another spot? What the heck? Her face was showing up. How do I Muffy? How do I Molly? Cheating! Cheating, how so? Okay. How do I okay, her face pops up. Do I just like pull out the pretzel and try to hand it to her? I'm not cheating on Freya. I just want to hang out with. Okay, I'm so confused as to what I'm supposed to do here. Her face will pop up. What if I leave and come back? Maybe it's glitched out or something. She was definitely hiding behind that wall there. Is she back here somewhere and I just can't see her? I don't care about the old folks home. I want to talk to Muffy. Or maybe that icon's trying. Oh, okay, it's telling me that she's hiding somewhere. There she is.
Muffy?
It's you!
I like Muffy's hair.
It's pretzel time, Elise.
For goodness sake.
Oh, spare me, Maggie. I've waited all day, Elise. You promised me a pretzel. I promised you no such thing.
Ooh.
I'm telling Father Hans, then. You just wait. Good luck with that, Mindy. I've already introduced her to everyone myself. Oh, my poor beggar cousin Rosmarin. They fell right for it, every single one of them. She's not your cousin? Golly, Elise, even I fell for it. No. You've got it all wrong. What I meant was... I'd best go let all those folks know. Huh? Oh, if only you'd given me a pretzel.
Let's give her a pretzel.
You keep your wretched mouth shut, Mindy, or else. Dare tell a soul about any of this and you're good as dead.
Oh boy.
That's what I thought. Oh, and it's fresh too. You're so generous, Elise.
All right.
Are we clear, Murphy? As long as you give me some grape juice tomorrow.
Muffy.
So I can drown you in it. Got it.
Best make certain I keep some aside for her tomorrow. Okay, grape juice for the next time. Do I have some grape juice on me already? I think I might. I do have some grape juice. Okay, so I just gotta make sure I hold on to a grape juice. Summer child would do you no good anyhow.
And you, Elise? What about me, Miss Brunhild?
Oh, Hal brought her to Kieferberg in the summer, I believe.
She told me I was born a few weeks after the summer solstice.
How were you to know when you were born?
Granny Hall ought to have known, Miss Loreley.
You were adopted, to be fair, but...
Oh, but weren't you brought here as a baby?
She was, so I suppose old Hall couldn't have been wrong. I can't say it's very polite of you to be discussing such things.
Ah, I'm sorry, Elise. I was asking them about the townsfolk. With my baby coming and everything. My, you always take everything so seriously, Elise.
We gotta stop these old people from communicating. They're gonna rat on me or something.
Oh, that windstorm was a dreadful thing. I see we're still blabbering on about that windstorm. Tell me about it, Elise.
You two ought to take this very seriously. Old Stefan warned us, on his deathbed no less.
That's why we can't trust his word, old Joshin.
Old Stefan passed too early, that's what.
What was it he said that was so important, anyhow? Nonsense, Elise, that's what.
You foolish folks will never learn.
It's only natural you don't know, Elise. You were young.
Old Stefan warned us of the arrival of the witch, no less. That Kieferberg would undergo many trials, that we would all...
Oh, for goodness sake. You're starting to sound like Elise, Marlon.
Yeah, that's my catchphrase.
What's that supposed to mean, you?
It's best we walk away, lass. These old folks will never learn.
Let's go home, Atphil. Mama told us we ought to be home before nightfall today. The sun's still high, Groon. Stop whining. You ought to listen to your mother, Atphil. I don't want to go home yet. Atphil. Seems Miss Lisbeth's in a bit of a temper today, Elise. Miss Lisbeth's in a temper? Miss Dorothea was also in a temper. That's because you refused to read, Atphil. Even I read better than you. No, you don't, liar. I do too, I do too. You're the one who's the best at reading, aren't you, Jacob? And with numbers, too. You ought to lend those two bird brains a hand, you hear? Leave, Elise, you're ugly. Ugly, ugly.
Damn, this is the most brutal kids ever. Kids are mean. Ought to feed them to the witch. Anyone down here? Doesn't look like it. I love doing this guy's voice. It's so easy.
That's a good problem to have, lad.
Is everything all right, Mr. Gustav?
Eugen here will have his hands tied with his business all week. It's a matter of when or where to do it, truth be told. The horses will need some rest, that's for certain. For all we know, we might have to pull those carts ourselves.
I best make certain I keep busy tomorrow, then.
You'd need to feed up on a lot more pig roast before you'd be carrying even a single log, Elise.
He's right, Elise. You ought to make sure you're keeping yourself healthy. I'm stronger than I look, Mr. Eugen.
Old age doesn't wait for anyone, Elise. Eat plenty, and don't work yourself into the ground, you hear?
IDK, Elise is kind of mean too, though. Yeah, but that's like the best part of the character. I really enjoyed the kind of bratty protagonist, if I'm being fair. And honestly, everyone does kind of treat her weirdly. I think it's only fair she dishes it out a little bit.
On your way home, Elise? Not yet, Miss Linda. Say, have you got any cheese or milk from Lisbeth? No, I haven't. Her goats have fallen ill, you see. She stopped by earlier to take back the cheese I got from her. Said it's best we don't eat it. I see. Lord knows what's wrong with her goats. Oh, I wouldn't forgive myself if my boys fell ill. I'm certain Miss Lisbeth didn't mean any harm, Miss Linda. Of course not, Elise. What a thing to say. These things happen, but, you see... No, I don't think I do, Miss Linda. I often wonder if Lisbeth Hunter's husband was still with us. Miss Linda! Oh, I know. Let's pretend I didn't say that, Elise.
Honestly, the best part about this game so far is that it is literally, without even trying, convinced me that I want to talk to every character at every time of the day. And they always have something interesting.
Where's your cousin? Headed home already?
She's had her fill of Kieferberg for one day is all.
A heaven sent, Elise. That's what she is. It's not every day you discover a cousin, is it?
I must say, I'm glad you're no longer on your own, lass. Ah, I suppose you're right, Mr. Finn.
Of course he's right, Elise. Family is what's most important.
Always full of cheer, aren't you?
That's what logging does to you.
Working with Gustav's what keeps us in good spirits, I'd say.
The lad had more cheer than all of Kieferberg and Primaldorf combined. Must run in the family, wouldn't you say? Freya could very likely run the festival all by herself, don't you agree?
Logging included, no doubt.
I'd wager she can carry an entire cart of logs all the way back to Kieferberg.
What is she, a horse?
You shouldn't say that about your girlfriend, Elise. And just taking it in. Heading back down. I think I've talked to everybody that I wanted to. Do I want to buy anything? I probably should get food. Yeah, I should probably... No, I don't need food, actually. I've got the Lebkuchen right now. I get so lonely all by myself in this inn. I'm buying. Yeah, let's buy... Oh, these only cost 1 cent each, huh? Let's just get 11 of them. Nice, even amount of money. We got band-aids still. We got ointment. We got healing items, so the next time I have to do one of those should be fine. I'm gonna buy more grape juice just in case I, like, accidentally lose it. Because I need at least one. Are you sure that's all, sweetheart? Goodbye, Miss Wilma. Let me know if you need anything else, precious. Does she ever leave the inn? I get a feeling she never leaves the inn. Don't worry, Freya, I'm here. I don't think so, LOL. Yeah, honestly. She's trapped there. She could be the witch and nobody would notice. Looks like that, hides in an inn all day. That's witch behavior, I'm just saying. Or she's a neat. There she is. I'll spend some time with her.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, Elise, they're wonderful. They suit me rather well, don't they? Your legs are so long, it's like you were made for those shoes. Or the shoes were made for you, maybe. You're exaggerating, Freya. Nothing of the sort, Elise. You're so elegant. Huh? I always thought you were so graceful, even when we were younger.
Freya?
I'm no more of a farmland lass, you see. Made to chop wood and draw water from the well.
You know,
I wouldn't put it like that, Freya. You're different, Elise. You're so confident and poised. Not one of those folks would ever agree with you, Freya. You always know when to stand your ground and what to say. Which is what gets me in trouble to begin with. I can't help but admire the way you carry yourself, Elise.
Freya.
You're truly... How I wish I were as brave as you are. Huh? I could never talk back to Miss Wilma, or to anyone else for that matter. You are a little too forgiving, that's true. That's why they keep praising me left and right, I suppose. What's keeping you from speaking your mind, Freya? Oh, I'm too much of a chicken for that, Elise. Are you out of your mind?
Ridiculous.
Oh gosh. You've lost your wits, and it's only Monday. Huh? Who's to tell you what you can or cannot do? Why would you choose that one? Because she just said she likes that Elise speaks her mind, so I figured the one where Elise is more forward would be the best one. Yeah, there you go. You're understanding my logic. It's not as though I can simply start. Only it truly is that simple, Freya. Elise, you're so capable and gifted. I know how much you love this town, but... Just do it! Even you have to admit all it does is hold folks back. They're actually a pair of Nike slippers that she got. Or, shoes, whatever they're called. I know, Elise, yet I can't seem to get to the bottom of it. Kieferberg is my home, after all. It's not as though you can't build a home someplace else, Freya.
I know.
This is where my father is, where you are. It's where my memories of my other mother are, too.
Freya.
I've thought about Primaldorf, or even going beyond that, but I must say I'm glad to be here in this moment, right where I am.
Elise.
With you, in Kieferberg. See, I know what's up. Aren't you, Elise? You do make it more bearable, I suppose. Kieferberg wouldn't be the same to me without you, if I'm honest.
Freya.
You're truly capable and gifted. I heard you the first time, Elise.
Freya!
Why, you... Say, I'll be home all afternoon tomorrow. I'll be there. For goodness sake.
Liebesbeweis!
Freya, heart piece acquired. I wonder what Liebesbeweis is. It means. It probably means like green heart acquired. I was thinking, if each date happens at a different time of the day, if you were able to play the minigames well enough to get the really good food and healing items, would it be possible to date every character? That's something I kind of want to try at some point. If I'm being completely honest, like if I do another playthrough of this game on stream, we should definitely attempt to date all of them at once. Found another firefly.
Oh, lass. To think I would be surrounded by demons on my deathbed. Your deathbed? That faithful evening, I was taken to his dwelling under the pretense of glory. What do you mean? His blessing, his blissful word. You oughtn't believe any of it.
Acquired Saint Walpurga's oil. It seems like it might be a good idea to try to hunt down all of the fireflies if I possibly can. Man, it gets really dark and spooky at night, huh? What else is there? Oh, have dinner with Rose and Marine, or meet Lebkuchen at the bakery. Yeah, I think you get a free bread if you meet Lebkuchen. Definitely have to do that real quick. All these cats. What a wonderful city with all these cats and dogs around. I wish I could live in like a little countryside village like this. With satellite internet and solar panel electricity, of course. But just imagine, yeah, being out in a place like this, as long as there's internet. That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously I'm not going to give up my comforts, but to live in a town like this, with like all of these little animals, the mice, the rabbits, the cats, the dogs, I would be magical. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Stardew Valley and games like Harvest Moon and even games like this really kind of make it look appealing to me. Mushroom Circle. I wonder what's up with that Mushroom Circle. There's gonna be something involving that, I bet. Yeah, honestly though, as long as there's internet, that is my one thing. I wonder if we can enter people's houses at night. That'd be funny. Doesn't look like it. Been told it was Freya's mother who decorated their home. I can see where Freya got her creativity from, I suppose. Mouse. You'd definitely be called a witch if you started breaking and entering. No, I'd be called a burglar. They're different. The burglar witch. I beat you to it. I beat you to it. My, you'll get another earful staying in this town until late, Elise. Isn't it quite late for you too, Miss Mechtilde? Isn't it late for you too, Miss Megatron? Oh, dearie, mornings were never my favorite. Your grandmother shared the sentiment, didn't she? She did take her time going to bed, that's true. Old Hollow truly was full of surprises and secrets. Secrets, Miss Megatron? Why, yes, Gretel and I were always wondering what was on her mind. She was quite withdrawn at times, you see. I'm gonna make a prediction. It's gonna be wrong probably, but if Hall doesn't end up being the witch, I'll be surprised. I suppose she was, yes. Gretel was the only one she'd confide in. Lebkuchen's granny does talk about her a great deal, that's for certain. You can't take old Joshin's foolery to heart, Elise. You lasses are different from when I was your age, and that's the way it ought to be. Maybe your elders weren't as narrow-minded, Miss Mechtilde. Oh, you wouldn't know, dearie. All these cats and puppies. I just want to take them all home. I just want all of them. Too many consonants together. Aha! Ah, yeah. It's Mechtilde. So it's either Mechtilde or Mech. It could be German, right? And there's like an entire German pronunciation potentially. On your way home, Elise? Quite late, I'm aware. Our fellas are out on patrol for a reason, lass. Still not certain it's for a good reason, if I'm honest. Me too, Mr. Gustav. I must say, I don't quite see the use for it. Gustav here just doesn't want to make the rounds, I think. I'd say getting a good night's sleep would do us all better, is all. Well, Joshin's preaching does more harm than good. He could be right, for all we know. I struggle to fear something I haven't seen yet, Wilhelm. Truly, there's no such thing as a witch. My only comfort is knowing it'll keep Freya well rested. You too, Elise. Google says Mechtilde. Okay, I'll try Mechtilde next time. Or I'll say Mechtilde next time. You and your cousin can sleep comfortably tonight. I want to break and enter. I live to break and enter. Where else? Ooh, you know what? I want to go... I don't know if I already ran up that way, but I just need to make sure I hit all of the possible spots that fireflies could be in. I don't know how much time... I'm assuming that, the finale of this game, the ending of this game will probably be... I think it's Friday or Saturday is the festival. So it sounds like we've got an in-game week to kind of do everything we want before we're pushed into an ending, potentially. Which, at the rate of 2 days per session, it looks like this will be a pretty lengthy game, which is exciting. I think it's a great way to go into November. Let's go check. I don't think I checked around the farm a whole lot. I came up here with the lantern, but I didn't like go inside the barn, for example. And nothing in here. Just gotta keep my eyes out is all. Seems like... if I had to guess, it seems like Elise isn't the first person that he, or him, whoever he is, had his eyes on. And that every time he has his eyes on someone, a woman it seems, that it never ends well for them based on what the dragonflies have been telling me. So we do well to heed their warning. The last thing I'd want is to get some kind of crappy ending because we, I don't know, sell our soul or something. Freya, well, you know, actually not Freya, Muffy. I'm gonna just assume that Muffy is the secret option until she isn't. So Muffy will keep us safe, clearly. Crappy ending just means you get to play it again. Very true. Very, very true. Well, there's Lebkuchen? Lebkuchen. She said it once. Don't you start, Lebkuchen. I'm not explaining myself again. My lips are sealed. You can stand there looking at me all you want. She's a rather sweet lass, I must say. Lebkuchen. I know you, Elise. She's my cousin. There's nothing more to it. Oh, could you say that again? She's, you know... No, I don't know, Elise. That's why I'm asking. Now that we got that out of the way, won't you tell me who she is? She says she's a traveler. I found her hiding in my granary on Saturday. Traveler? I'm not convinced either, Leb, but I felt sorry for the poor lass. She says she'll be leaving right after the festival, so it's only temporary. What does she come here to do? She won't tell me much herself. I had no intention of bringing her to Kieferberg, but she graced us with her presence, I suppose. I had to think of something right there and then. Elise. I shouldn't be housing a stranger, let alone put myself in harm's way for her, but... I understand, Elise. Oh, Leb. I also understand what you're telling me is a half-truth at best. Here's your bread. You'll let me know if you need more, won't you? Yeah, get that bread. You know, at the very least, you can say that Little Goody Two-Shoes is a game about getting that bread. I trust you all the same, Elise. You don't have to help me, Leb. You know that. Yet here I am. Look at me, Elise. I do trust you. I need you to know that. All right. Stay out of trouble now. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I don't need it, actually. I don't need bread or anything right now. Just kind of explore a little bit more. Of course, it seems like the wind's always really heavy out here, huh? Oh gosh, if you come down here, the wind's even heavier, and you can only hear it because there's no music. Gonna make a quick save real quick. Since I'm pretty sure once we go back to the house and fall asleep, we're gonna be thrown into another, like, nightmare horror section of the game. I don't have enough time to be starting that, so let's just do a little bit more exploration, and, maybe we can just chat for a little bit afterwards. Woodland. Now I keep spooking myself with that screen tear. Because it happens every time I hold the run button. And of course I'm holding the run button, because I'm trying to get around. I got places to be. I gotta go have dinner with the Scarecrow Girl. Oh, whoa, I just saw that. I just saw something. That note I have. The symbol is right here.
What is this?
Was this thing opening? Was this opening here before, I wonder? This place is so stuffy. Yeah, those notes I found. Do I still have it? No. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, this is the same symbol. I'm written on here. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. May thy will be everlasting and thy grace embracing. Quenched thou shalt be on this Sabbath of the full moon. May this prayer find its restful place in thy life-bearing grove. Oh, we gotta leave the note here for sure. Kieferberg's offerings lie in the crossroads beyond the maypole. May thirst be quenched, thy blessings received. Are those robes? Yeah! Oh, we got a diary entry. Can you wear them? No, there was just something in them. Whatever happened to Walpurga definitely involves this. This looks an awful lot like that old geezer's robe, doesn't it? What's this? The miracle of our beloved patroness, Saint Walpurga. After last evening's events, I have no choice but to take responsibility. Not only for Saint Walpurga's sake, but for old Hall's as well. What happened? I can't tell if that's blood or just very red item on the sticks. It's a bow. It's a bow like the one we're wearing. Not only for St. Walpurga's sake, but for old Hall's as well. Huh? Granny Hall? On her deathbed, old Hall confessed to all of her sins. Among her most mundane missteps, she told me of Elise, of her many prayers to cure her of her childlessness. Yet what struck me as remarkable was the miracle she claimed was granted. That the woodland itself granted her wish for a child. As she put it herself, he granted her wish for a heavy price. How can this be? What did old Hall truly mean to say? If this truly did happen, and Elise was conceived by Saint Walpurga's divine intervention, yet, if not for Saint Walpurga's blessing, then who is he? Old Hall didn't seem delirious, nor did she lose her composure. I have more questions than I can answer at this moment. Same! Uh-oh. We might be a demon child. What is going on here? I best hold on to this piece of paper. Got a tattered note. This is... Oh, that looks like the granary. Another prayer. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. I beg thou for a sign, a testimony to my plea. May you accept this offering, the remnants of thy miracle. Kieferberg welcomes thy blessings, thy guidance. Someone must be leaving these around, but who? There's something else at the bottom. Find proof of our faith up at the peaks. Buried within the windmill that once was. This is that old windmill up in the mountains. Whoa. Oh, do we? Oh, what the? Oh, God, what the fuck? Holy shit, that is... Oh, I don't like that. It's like a 3D... It's like a... door. It's locked, too. What is this place? A man-sized sigil, Oh, I don't like it. It's like a 3D model. Oh God. Did I just let that thing loose onto the town? What was that thing? Was I dreaming or? It was freaky. I think I might need something to clear my mind. Wait, but something dropped in there. I wonder if there's something up there in that windmill. I don't know what that was about or what that thing was, but what I saw in there was a ritual of sorts. There's no doubt about it. Oh God. I'm not the best at like scary stuff. This game hasn't gotten me too hard, but it's definitely jumped me a couple times. Yeah, this game's really good at being jarring, I'll say that. Ooh, oh my God. I think that's a really good note to leave it off on for now. Let's save the game right here. Whew, I love whoever did the art for this game is incredible. The use of different styles, it's just like all of it comes together so perfectly. Plenty of stuff to do for next stream. Yeah, seriously. All right, let's go back to the title for now. Went to the title screen. So, oh, is it gonna play the intro again? No. Oh, but we get to hear the thing. It just reminds me of that meme, the Full Metal Alchemist meme.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Little Goody Two Shoes. So that'll be it for tonight's session of Little Goody Two Shoes. I'm in love with it already. I had a really strong feeling after watching the trailer. This is going to be a very interesting game to get into, and I can't wait to see what other stuff we discover as we keep playing. Fantastic soundtrack, fantastic art design. I don't even know if there's really too much gameplay so far, but like what I have done and what I have seen gets me really interested to continue forward. I'm already gushing about this game, and we haven't even gotten close to the end yet. Not much else to say about it at this point, but what I will say is, I hope you all had a wonderful Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. To wrap up October, I just gotta say, I'm so, I'm just really happy. I did something I've always wanted to do, which was, I think, like I said this before at the beginning of the month, October is one of my favorite months because that's when all the content creators bust out all the cool, creepy stuff. And if World of Horror in this game and some of the other stuff I played hasn't made it apparent, I do have a really big fascination with, like, psychological horror, creepy stuff. I get scared easily, but I can't look away. I love scary stuff, and I love the month for it. So to be able to participate in that and to help create some of that content, spooky stuff, yeah, really made me happy. And I'm glad you guys could all be here for it. All of you watching on the stream, all of you in chat, all of the people on the YouTube channel too. Thank you all very much. This is, I think, the end of month 2. I think 2.5 months into streaming now. And I am just having a blast. And you're all making it so worth it. So thank you. That was the month of October. So we're going to calm down with the spooky stuff. We're going to play Little Goody Two Shoes to an ending. And then maybe I'll save it again for next year. Because this is a game I could see myself playing every year to celebrate the, you know, the start of my October spookiness. So join me next Friday for more Little Goody Two Shoes, and then kind of back to how it was before October. I'm going to go into a schedule of my 3 weekdays. We're going to play the main focus game, and then on Saturdays, we're going to play more of a one-off-ish kind of game. I have something from my childhood that I never finished in mind, and also something that to me feels like I'm completing a circle, which I'll get more into onto Saturday. I've already said it, it's Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak. It's a cute little game that should be a nice breather from the scares and horrors that we've had this month. New yearly Phoebe tradition? Damn straight it is. We'll play this again next year for sure. Along with Dead Rising. I think I do want to continue doing a Dead Rising yearly thing, at least until I get tired of it, which might be never, honestly. But I don't really have anything else to say at this time. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Stay safe. The Halloween isn't over yet. You never know when the devil himself might come out to play. So, you know, be safe. Stay warm. It's getting colder. Good night, everybody.